You know what I'm talking about?
Is true.
How's everyone doing today?
How we doing?
Oh my god, we just came off of an absolute high of FNAF 2.
It's true.
Wasn't wrong, but I like FNAF.
It's
exhausting.
powerful.
Takes a lot out of you to play it, but I'm having a great time with it. And the chat response is also great, so
it's great,
fun.
Yeah.
It makes us happy.
It's been a good time.
Now that 2 saw that the chat does care a little less for.
A little bit
but
less.
Hey,
but
I've enjoyed it, so that's what really matters.
And that's all that matters.
Me.
Me.
We're gonna play some Apescape. We're gonna skip apes.
Escape the apes.
Sushi Temp.
Did we really play this one?
Well, I don't know.
No way.
Do you think the game's lying to you or
Holy shit,
something?
we did actually clear this one. That's crazy.
You assume the game's just telling you fibs and lies?
I thought we stopped midway through, honestly.
I don't know where we left off. I wasn't paying attention.
You really were not paying attention to the game at all.
I didn't care at all that stream because we just beat Undertale, so I was like too emotional or some shit, I think.
Probably.
Like everything else was meaningless.
Oh no, you beat the neutral route. That's what happened. That was like
That's
why
what
was,
I
like,
cared about.
so...
Well, that was even that beating neutral was way more emotional than beating the actual route to me.
Yeah, the like True Pacifist doesn't hold anything on fucking the you know, like I feel like the neutral route is the best ending personally. Like I think it's the most interesting. It has the best boss, the best final boss fight.
I mean, I talked about it.
One.
I definitely talked about it.
Ah!
Nice, nice, dude. I definitely talked about it. That like I was like, the ending was much more appealing to me. Where it's like, I could be your dad, and Toriel could be your mom. It's like, yes, this is everything I wanted. Yes. And the other one, it's like, we all just sort of fuck off. It's like, oh.
Well, you get to stay with Toriel at least. You get that, you know.
Theoretically, I mean,
you get the Kino
you may
AMA
be able,
thing.
maybe you get to be able to still be friends and hang out with them, but maybe they're all scattered over. I don't fuck. I don't want to spoil too much if people haven't played Undertale. I don't fucking know, but or watch us play it or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. The neutral ending was much more emotional and held a much stronger place on me, and I did talk about it already.
I was also thinking about it. Like what I was thinking about is like neither the True Pacifist or like the neutral route really give you much insight into Flowey's character at all. Like I feel like you
think True Pacifist does.
Like a little bit.
He doesn't have a heart and doesn't have the ability to love.
That's true.
Spoilers, but if you didn't get spoilers already, spoilers.
Yeah,
definitely now. But he doesn't have the ability to love, so he has no like chill.
But like there is a lot more to him that you learn about in Genocide Route, and it's just like, huh, that's just like a lot of context for his character that you like just miss out on. That's crazy.
Oh,
I was thinking about it. I was like,
Well, if you just put that there, then you'd lose out on Genocide Route to have less to it. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I guess. Makes sense.
Whatever. By the way, we're not playing Genocide. We're never gonna. What's your favorite episode of Ape Escape? The one where they talked about Undertale the whole time.
It's
mine
true.
Too.
Yeah, mine as well.
Fair enough. How we doing, chat? How's everyone holding up? How's everyone hanging? I'm having a fun time.
I hope you are.
I am as well.
Fuck. Monkey. There's so many monkeys in this one room. It's crazy. Fuck! No, monkey, come back!
He hit the gong.
Ah!
He hit you with gong.
He hit me with the gong.
Kaboom. Kaboom. Get him, fucking get him. Nice!
You...
Fucking what a
Let's go.
Oh, you can get a token.
Okay, well, we have finally received confirmation of why our third chair is empty. After all this time.
What is it? Whatever.
He was busy with something. Which I figured as much.
That would explain why he isn't currently here. That
will not join us.
Well, it would have been odd anyways if he joined us this late in the game. So,
yeah.
Fair enough. It is what it is.
No, what have I done?
Bold choice. Respect the hustle.
I tried my best.
I don't believe that for a second.
Okay.
Okay then. Whatever the fuck just happened there. I think we downloaded a virus, but I don't know.
It's potentially true.
It's likely.
Beep.
Hello there.
Hello there, buzzsaw. Ow!
Look out. We're just gonna go back the way we came, I guess.
Get out of here, creature.
No more creature needed. How have you been? What you been up to recently?
I've been up to recently. I mean, we did our like fucking New Year's thing, and I was like thinking about that a lot. Like I basically spent the whole day just like doing shit to prepare for that. And then like the day before that was similar, I think. I don't know. It's like I feel like I haven't had much time to do things other than like.
Plan a get together.
Other than plan that and stream, you know?
Fair enough. Fair.
And so last night I was just like feeling terrible, and I was like, oh, I'm terrible. This is awful. I feel horrible.
Oh.
And I was just like, I need to do something that will make me feel happy. And I was doing things.
Drugs?
Yes.
Bold move.
I was doing things. I was like looking at streams.
Nondescript things.
Nondescript things.
Vague things.
Doing stuff and things, but
doing
nothing.
Vague concepts and activities.
Like nothing was really working, and I was just like, I'll just fucking watch an anime. I don't fucking care. Maybe that'll make me feel better. Or
I don't care. I'm just gonna fucking watch an anime. It doesn't matter anymore.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter to me anymore.
It doesn't fucking matter. I'm not the Beatles anyway.
I'm not the
never going to
Beatles
be
anymore.
The Beatles.
I'm not as good as the Beatles.
Oh,
It makes me
Beatles,
feel so
Beatles.
sad.
But tell me, alright. So what'd you do?
And I was just like,
Did it work? Did it make you happy?
I think I don't know. I feel like it made me more emotional because it was
the
kind
emotion
of.
happy?
I don't know what the emotion was.
What the fuck?
It was like at times anger, and also at times like, oh yes, perfect, beautiful. But like this at the same time, it was like simultaneously.
What'd you watch? One Piece, Naruto?
I watched One Piece.
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball Z. It took me back to my childhood. I felt like a kid again.
Bleach.
And I was really mad that I was a kid and I had to do kid things, like go to school.
That's a shame. I'm sorry to hear it.
Yeah.
That explains the anger.
Yeah, I watched this show
What's that?
called Bloom Into You.
Blue onions?
I had actually read like the first few volumes of this manga, or like of the manga.
It's ironic you read a manga that was blue.
I know, right?
Tell me
I had
more.
read the first few like the first volume in its entirety, I think, because that was like there was only 2 volumes out at the time, and I was just like, I'll just wait for this to finish.
If it was converted to water and put into a glass, what would the volume of it be?
Oh shit! Hold on. Gadgets. Hold on. That boyo. I have a new controller also. It's very weird to get used to this. I'm someone who has played with PlayStation controllers my whole life, and just like having the D-pad below this is like just fucks with my brain so much.
Playing Switch.
And I don't like it. I use a PS4 controller for Switch.
What the fuck?
I know.
That's ridiculous and absurd. The Joy-Cons are lovely. They're adorable.
They're actually horrible, and they don't function.
They're adorable, and I love them.
They
They're so
are
cute.
small, and they
make me
cramp
happy.
your
They're like,
hands.
Yay! Woohoo! What do you mean they cramp your hands?
Have you ever played Celeste with a Switch controller?
I've
With a
never
Switch
played
Joy-Con?
Celeste.
You should play Switch with a Joy-Con sometime.
I played Switch with the Joy-Con. I've never played Celeste. Though. That's the
You'll
only
have
issue.
a really great time, I assure you.
I'm not the big. I'm only,
And your hands will have an even better
so on
time.
platformer. There you go. So it's probably not my game, regardless.
But anyway,
Yes.
as I was saying,
Okay.
I had read
Cowboy Boy.
I had read the first volume of the manga
Yeah.
because like a while ago, and then an anime came out.
What
like,
percentage was the volume? Was it loud? Was it like 90% volume?
it was 5 chapters.
That's very quiet.
Yeah.
Tell me more of them. Teach
Yeah.
me.
So like 2 years later or something, an anime adaptation comes out, and I was like, oh, that's neat. I guess I'll watch that at some point. I would probably want to read the manga first or something, because I don't know. Because the manga goes on much longer.
As my English teacher always say, the manga is always better.
Ow! Monkey!
As English teachers know what to do, they're always saying, oh yeah, the movie, the manga was always better.
It's true, the manga was always better. Yeah. So I'm sitting here, just not in a good mood, and I'm like, I need to watch an anime. You know, it's been a long time since I've watched like anything happy and good that is fun, and also like something new that I haven't watched before. So I'll watch this. It'll be cool and fun. And then I watched it, and I was having a good time, and like it was very interesting at first, because like it
got less interesting as it went on, though.
In some ways, yes, but also at the same time, no. It's like weird. I have very weird, conflicting feelings on this
Just
show.
Walk away from Monkey.
I'm not gonna be able to get him. I need to go up here first.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because like at first, so like the whole premise is that like fuck.
Oh no!
I agree. Oh no.
The whole premise is that like girl meets girl. Girl cannot like neither girl has ever like fallen in love with anyone before. And then one girl is like, yo, actually, you're like awesome and we should like go out. And the other girl is like, no, I don't understand. This is strange and unusual and I don't like it. I don't like where this is going. Please stop. Except I'm kind of fine with it, I guess, because we're friends. But please stop also at the same time. And so like where I thought what this was going at first, I was like, okay, this is an interesting concept. It like she's like very clearly coded as like asexual at first, and it's like, whoa, that's funny. It's like it's like pretending to be a Yuri show. It's about like a girl coming out as asexual. That's an interesting concept.
Sure, yeah.
And then like as it goes on, like it becomes very clear that that's not what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's not so forward.
But yeah, and so like she slowly starts to fall in love with her over the course of the show, and I'm like, damn it, I've been like,
She was just a demisexual.
she was just a demisexual. I can't believe it. There is another character that is like actually asexual, but he's not that important.
And he's not that asexual.
He's not that asexual.
But he's not that asexual. Yeah.
It's true. Monkey!
Monkey.
Monkey!
Monkey.
Fuck! Monkey.
Fair enough. So, was the show good?
It's so, but like, as it goes on, I'm like, shit, I'm like, they actually have like really good chemistry together, and I'm very invested in this romance, but also like, fuck, I wish she was asexual.
What about
you know, it's like this
physics?
weird.
They have good physics?
Do they have good physics?
Or biology?
I guess.
Only chemistry? Is that it? What about earth sciences? Tell me more.
I'd say their bases are pretty good, and also their acids are also pretty good.
Got a sweet ass.
Monkey!
You're right, Monkey.
Fuck!
Bold choice. Oh, it worked out in your favor. Alright, good job. So, okay, cool. So they fall in love and they realize they're not asexual.
So it also gets weird because the reason the first girl fell in love with the asexual but not asexual girl is because she like doesn't like when people like her because she doesn't like herself. Is sort of like the idea there.
Gotcha.
And so she then has to learn to like herself at some point. But yeah.
She realizes by the end that she likes herself and then ditches the other girl and goes out with a mirror instead.
No, it actually ends on a cliffhanger. You don't get that far. The whole
right?
the whole show, they're building up to this like play that they're going to put on that like
Warning. Go catch Spectre. Are we gonna beat the game?
No.
Good. Alright, they're gonna put on a play.
Yeah, they like the whole show built up to this play that they're going to put on and stuff, and you don't get to see it. It ends before they can do it.
So is it implied, or it just ends before
the manga goes on further? Yeah.
It just wasn't. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, manga just goes further, and now I'm like, shit. Now I have to read the manga. God
it's not left in an implied state that it happens. It's just like
it definitely will happen, but like it ends in the middle of summer, and the fucking culture festival in Japan does not take place until October, and it's like that's a lot of time left.
a while, yeah. Holy.
Like there's a lot more before this happens. Ow! What? Why? Monkey!
He's insane.
He's fucking insane.
What is he doing? He's fucking crazy. Okay, well, calm down that time. Just firing a straight line at a rock. Instead of like going flibbles in every direction.
I mean, that's how we like it.
I agree.
So yeah, now I am very upset that there is not a show that exists that is about a girl coming out as asexual that is pretending to be a Yuri show. And now I need to make that into reality.
I was just gonna say, I mean, just be the change you want to see in the world,
I know,
right?
I need to be this change I want to see, because that's an interesting concept that needs to be done at some point in time.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate asexuals in media, personally.
No, I was like, I was totally down.
I have a vested interest, of course, but yeah.
Because, like, there is another girl that is interested in the girl that is in love with the main girl, and it's like, okay. I'm like hoping that they get together instead, because I think that's more interesting if than the main girl, like, actually falling for this girl, you know?
Fair enough. It is interesting when you're like, oh, it'd be so much more interesting though if it was like that. Like, I totally get that. I totally think about, like, the ideas are a whole big thing for me whenever I'm watching it, or, like, playing the games. I'm like, just, like, the concepts, and not even just the way it's executed, but the way that, like, just the pure ideas in their most, you know, genuine form. I'm like, that interests me. Like, I totally get that. That's cool. So, you enjoyed it?
I think I enjoyed it, and I would recommend it, but I would also say probably read the manga instead. Except also, like, from what I remembered of the manga, like, it didn't feel as like pretty and like well presented and has really great fucking music and shit, and like the great voice acting.
The manga's music was only alright.
Manga's music was only alright. It's like hard. It's like hard because like I feel like a lot of the things that I liked about it were the anime parts of it.
The manga actually had one of those, you know, those cards you open up and you sort of record some songs in it. You just open the page and be like, just play like the hamster dance song.
It's like I'm worried I'm going to read the manga and it's going to be a little less interesting.
Fair enough. Yeah.
But like I don't know. That's not
genuine concern.
That doesn't usually happen. So I'm hopeful. It's just like it's 80 chapters long and like it's a 13 episode show, and each show like actually help me do the math here. So every episode was like 2 chapters is what it seemed like very blatantly like this is 2 chapters. In the middle of the episode, like the commercial break, it will be like, okay, this is the name of this chapter, you know, basically. And so I'm like, okay, so 13 times 2, that's what? 26, and it's an 80 chapter manga.
Not very far.
How much more is there? It's an amount, yeah.
Enough to get to October, I guess.
Enough to get to October.
From summer.
Yeah. Oh, no, he's not a monkey.
So, yeah, I guess fair enough. Who knows what month the actual starts, but sure, why not? Huh?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't expect he was going to come back towards you.
It starts like at the start of the year, so in like,
I'll believe it.
Like what?
January.
No, I think.
Does Japan have a different year start?
I think school year starts in March.
Oh,
like
school year start. Gotcha. Not year. Year honka shit.
Get out of there, monkey!
Monkey! I'll bury you.
Monkey!
I'm the one for whom the bell tolls. Rats. Dang that.
Got him.
He had it coming.
Ow.
It doesn't tell you how many bugs you need, it just shows you Spectre.
Yeah. Well, there's a door.
No?
I can go back.
Wrong? Incorrect. I don't care about your stupid door.
No, that don't make sense.
No, well, maybe it makes sense, but I still don't care.
But yeah, there's a door. It says monkey.
Oh.
So I gotta catch that many monkeys.
When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Monkey why? Monkey why? It's a good question. Why is the monkey?
Monkey Sea. It's an ocean of monkeys. Have you ever sailed across the Monkey Sea, Ivy?
No,
It's
never.
Monkey Dew.
It's fucking insane, dude.
No, it's much less pleasant, I'll be honest now. Don't sail on the Monkey Sea. You got some Donkey Kong going on. Look at that. It's
Holy shit, dude!
Oh.
Donkey Kong!
Donkey Kong. Oh.
Got Donkey Kong.
Absolutely destroyed. So, how's my week been though? Unless you're already done with anime?
I think those were most of my thoughts.
That's cool.
I wrote down like everything, but I don't know if there was anything extra. I can't think of anything else.
Alright, so,
I can check it in a second.
my week has been pretty simple since last we saw.
Okay.
All that's really changed for me is I have a new phone. Because it was well overdue for me. Because my phone drops calls like no other. And because it's old, it was a 7, it overclocks. And therefore overheats and hemorrhages battery. Whenever so it does. If I turn it off and let it stop overheating, it will no longer hemorrhage the battery. It's just when it starts to overheat that the battery, like I can watch it drain in real time. I can just see the number go down. So I was like, okay, well, my phone is boned. I need to just get a new one at this point. I just need to fucking get over myself and just do it. And so we, my mother's like, okay, you know what, I need to do it as well. And then we're like, we should probably get, like, upgrade our plan because God only knows, one person on our plan is enough to, completely, like, send us over our, like, data cap 4 times over in 1 month. None of us use data except for my sister, and it's just like, she has no restraint.
Nope.
So it's like, we should just go upgrade to an unlimited plan, because they do those, like, these days. Like, I don't know why we're still on a limited plan that doesn't even exist anymore. I think it was like 8 gigabytes, which is no longer 8 gigabytes of RAM?
RAM?
8 gigabytes of data, something like that. I don't know, 8 datas, whatever.
They only afford you that much RAM? That's insane.
It's all right though, you know. After that, they stop. You don't get any more. But so what do you call it? We upgraded the plan, all that kind of stuff. But all this to say, we went to the Verizon store. It was nice. We went there. There was a line literally out the door. We called the place ahead of time and we're like, hey, do you need reservation? They're like, nope, first come, first serve. We're like, oh, all right, sure. We'll just go there early then. It's all right. There's a line out the fucking door and we're like, oh, fuck off. God damn it. You know what? Maybe no phones today. But we're like, we'll just like see how fast it moves. It probably won't move fast. But then we park the car, we get out, we find a spot, we get there. We realize, oh, no one was actually going to the Verizon store. Everyone was going to the door, like the store right next to it, which is doing testing.
Oh,
thank fucking Christ. Oh my god, it was scary. We're like, okay, there's actually literally no one in the Verizon store except for an employee. Let's fucking go, baby. You got a new phone as well after 2-3 year phone was cracked or having issues. New money at the time.
I've never cracked a phone. I still don't get how everyone does it. I've never cracked a phone in my life. And I've had 2 phones in my entire life.
Fair enough.
Or 2 smartphones at least.
So I've
had 2 baby phones.
I've only cracked a phone once, and I cracked in the first 6 months of having my last phone. And after that, for 4 more years, I never a scratch. Like, it just fell out of my pocket. But the phone I had before that, for 4 years, not a scratch, not a crack. That was the only time, and it breaks my heart. It was so good. But hopefully this phone does not go the same way. Hopefully I'm responsible. But
hopefully,
I got a new phone. I got what's the newest iPhone? The 13, I think.
They're on 13. It's fucking insanity.
That's at least the one I have. Maybe they're even further. I have no clue.
So come up with a new name for the phone at this point. Come on.
Give it a. What would you name it? What would you name it at this point?
The super iPhone. You know.
That's stupid.
Like go to super at this point.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
What about?
This is the goofiest.
What about the iPhone 2? It's the sequel to all the other iPhones, except they've already done 2.
Here's the thing, Ivy.
But they can just do it again.
I'm gonna tell you why you're 100% wrong. The way that they update and upgrade the phones is in micro bursts, just like little micro changes here and there, small things. If you name it the 2, it has to be big changes, and every change they make fucks it up further. The bigger the changes, it's just gonna be a fucking nightmare. It's gonna be like,
you're right.
It's gonna be just a police state on your phone or some fucking shit. Where just like you have no control. It's just like the phone calls people when it wants you to.
Yeah. Just the 2 eyes. The iPhone. Holy shit.
It has 2 eyes that just watch you.
Oh fuck.
There's just
It's
gonna be,
too
it's just
front
gonna be
facing.
some fucking weird.
It's two self-facing cameras that just like stare into your soul.
If you don't look at it,
And
it gets
also
angry.
your personal
There's just gonna be some fucking weird dumb bullshit that's absolutely ridiculous and is far beyond whatever they would do for the iPhone 14 if they went to the iPhone 2. But nevertheless,
Oh, we didn't double jump. Oh,
if
no.
also it'd be confusing because there was also an iPhone 2.
If you look at the game,
Be careful. Don't hurt
that's
yourself.
fine. No one's here to, set it off.
Gravity.
Your gravity.
Sometimes. Depends on the day. But, what do I think? What am I talking about? Am I hot? Losing.
You might be losing it.
We got a new iPhone. I got the 13. It's nice, I'll be honest. I like it, but also, I only like it. I like it for aesthetic things that are kind of just like pleasant, where it's heavier. My old iPhone was just really light, and it was just like kind of annoying.
Keyboard, wait. Is it keyboard? Wait.
There's
I
a mini,
missed
a
something.
normal, and then a large, or yeah, Pro,
wait.
Max, or something like that. Yeah, there were several different like models. I got just the normal 13 because I was like, I can't. I'm just give me the most default shit. I don't want to have to like think and calculate and actually
Yes.
process anything. Just give me like the most basic one, and I'll be happy with my life.
Get him.
But
Get him. No, get him.
I got the 13. It's nice because it's also thicker. It's like the back is thicker. It used to be like also rounded edges. Now it's flat edges, like my old iPhone 5C.
Yeah.
Which I also had for years. It's more akin to that, where it's a bit
What is
thicker in the
mine?
back.
Is mine a 7? I think mine might be a 7.
Maybe that's what I had.
Because it has a round. It has a.
It has the rounded like curved edges instead of a flat edge. It feels a lot nicer to hold the flat edge than the curved round
How
ones.
do you feel about this dude?
I like him. He's nice. He's just cool. He's nice. You guys read the radar on some monkeys? They have hilarious bios sometimes.
Can't you read them in like the list of monkeys?
Can't you read them? I like it. Just
Pretty sure you can read them in the list.
Maybe you. How about you go read the monkeys, huh? How about that, huh?
I'll gladly read the monkeys.
What's it talking about? I got the phone. It's the only thing I don't like about the phone, apart from it's bigger, it's a bit thicker, like it's a bit heavier, which is all things I actually approve of, and I'm like, this is a bit nicer.
I would be
compared to my last phone. It's like a 16th.
personally. I would be upset with all of
wider,
those changes.
and like like an eighth of an inch taller. The only thing that really annoys me is the fact that it does not have a button anymore, which is a thing they've been done with for a while, but now I have to live with it. And it's a lot of getting used to.
The lack of a button is really weird.
Because the thing of, like, a button is just intuitive. Like, you understand, there's never a moment where you question how to use a button.
No.
There's many moments where I'm questioning and baffled and confused and trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing with the lack of the button where I swipe up. It's very annoying where it's like, I like to get to the the screen where you can like close apps, you don't have to double tap the button. Now you just drag from the bottom of the screen in the main menu. But you have to drag from the very bottom to the very top, otherwise it does not work. And it feels horribly inconsistent.
My sibling actually got the iPhone 13 recently. There's like a way you can do it where you like go from the side or something, and you don't have to go all the way, something
I
like
don't
that.
fucking know.
Like, it's weird.
I don't know, like even that'll take getting used to. It's not intuitive at all. Like it's like a button, it just works. It's just a button. You just press. That's it.
Just works.
There's no like finagling or like I don't know. Maybe it's a fucking button. There's only so much that can be.
Oh, right,
With like, there's so little like help or explanation. It's just sort of like trial and error a little bit with the swiping instead of having a button. But what it does allow for is the phone is kind of symmetrical-ish, where it's just like it's much more screen, and there's this much equal on the top and bottom. I'm like, that's kind of nice, I'll be honest. I kind of like that, having a lot more screen room, so I can watch a YouTube video or something. I don't know. It's like, it's all right. They don't really use the extra screen room for much outside of like the casual, just like
what's really funny is like the extra space for like the apps that you normally have on the bottom that just isn't there.
There's extra space, but there just aren't apps.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, cool, yeah. Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, again, it's arbitrary
It
changes.
feels ill-considered.
As do most changes. I mean, there's some weird things like now the music icon is no longer white; it's now red. Sure.
Oh, they've done that for a while.
But it was white for on my previous phone. I don't know what the difference is.
Just red.
Podcast now pissed me off because the podcast app now defaults not to your podcast, but just to look at new podcasts that are available. It's like, I want to default to my podcasts, please. I want to look at my shit and be.
Hey, I want my phone
to. What the hell?
Hey, I want my iPhone to default to downloaded music only. I would really appreciate that, you know. But we can't get nice things. I'm sorry.
It's just like, why would you change the app? It works! It works fine! You fix nothing!
I can't wait for, like, Pickles, for someone to
I
show
have
up.
too many podcasts.
To show up and just be like, man, Android Master Race is just so fucking cool, dude.
Maybe, but look, it was a very quick interaction I had at the store. Like, I had a new phone, like, 30 minutes.
I don't know. I'm just like, I've
10
used
minutes
an
of me actually
iPhone for so
obtaining
long that, like, I don't want to get used to a new phone. And also, like, Android has never had the button. So I'm like, dude, I need the button. It doesn't make sense without the button.
I agree. But now I have to live without a fucking button. It's like, alright, sure, fine. Like, again, it's not that it's bad or, like, there's times where I'm just like, it's just, I don't know. The fact that, like, it doesn't feel as responsive as you just press a button. It's not as intuitive. And so whenever you make a mistake, it feels like it's less your fault and more just like some fucking like some dumb shit happened, like didn't I get to the thing where I can now close the apps. It's like it's not like your fault, but it makes it feel like it's your fault. Like you did something stupid, and it's like annoying a little bit. Like, I don't know, it's just a silly, like, not well thought out design, but like it's like not bad. Like the phone is fine, and like for aesthetic purposes, the way it's like designed, I'm like, oh, it's nicer, sure.
Holy shit, he has missiles!
He has fucking missiles? Interesting. He gave you a fucking hug or some shit. I don't know what's going on.
No!
Oh, come on, get him.
Let's go! So we can go. Let's go.
It's, but yeah, like the phone functions just fine, but it's just like they always just do small things. They're just like, why'd you fucking change that? What was wrong with it? Literally nothing?
It was literally
well, now
before.
there is a problem, because now I have to learn something new that wasn't, you have to break something that wasn't broken, and now I have to learn how to deal with it. And like, I wish it was fixed. The thing that wasn't broken, I wish was now fixed, because you fucking fucked it up. It's just, it's always, like, every time they update iOS, update to change the phone, it's like, why'd you do this? The other thing I don't like, and one thing I would like to do, the camera on the back of the phone is obscene and excessive, beyond reason. I wish they would just have, like, a normal phone that just has a flat camera thing that isn't insane and over the fucking top. And like makes the back of my phone not flat anymore. Like I wish there was just a photographer mode, like a different model of the phone that was more expensive and had just a better camera that was just more obscene and more excessive and more like just fucking I don't know.
Or you know you could just get like an actual fucking camera or something.
I don't fucking know the phone. I don't fucking sure.
How we doing, Willow?
How you doing? Fucking phone talk. How you doing? It's like car talk. We talk about phones. It's not as good as car talk, man. Car talk is fun. Too bad.
Oh.
One died. Fucking. Yeah, the phone. I don't know. It's just. I just wish it was more. Okay, sure. Why not?
Oh, I'm a god! I'm a fucking god!
Hey, it just works.
Oh my god, there's a monkey there.
I guess the good thing with having the button now is that since it was still a physical item that could break, less mechanical parts to break. It was great, just what I see. Oh, fair enough. But like, here's the thing that's interesting. The iPhone 7 does not have an actual button. It has a faux button where you press it and vibrations mimic the feeling of a button.
Yeah, it's really
not
weird.
An actual button. And it works just fine. It's just you touch it and in this place and it works. It's just fine. And you can set how vibrating it is to make it feel like you really push the button, or you just push the button a little bit. You really push it, or you just push the button a little bit.
Oh no!
It's like, oh, that's cool, that's neat, that's interesting. It's weird and excessive, and you didn't need to put in that effort when you could have put it into probably fixing some other stuff, making other things more fit. But like, hey, sure, why not? That was just like, yeah, no fucking buttons.
It does annoy me that when the phone is off, there is no button. Like, you press it and just nothing happens.
Yeah, you have to tap the screen. You can do. So I have raise to wake turned off because I don't want it. I just want to turn on when I want specifically. Or you can press the on button on the side.
Raise to fucking turn on.
Raise to wake is like.
Raise to wake is so fucking obnoxious. I hate that.
Yeah, I turn it off.
I swear I heard a monkey. I'm fucking hallucinating. Holy shit.
Who said?
Who said that?
It's a monkey.
Monkey. Wait, am I just supposed to go back? Oh, right, because I opened the door on the... Okay, I'm stupid.
Oh,
yes, the door.
Yeah, I don't know. Phones have just been pissing. It's been like, it's been a pleasant experience. I've been enjoying it so far, but there's just always the small things that Apple just doesn't consider and just is just so fucking gung-ho. We're just like, what if we just fucking did this anyways?
What if we just...
Like, no, just...
I remember that nice feature that you liked
like,
that was useful. What if you didn't
What if
have
you
that?
couldn't see your battery percentage except for in windows and menus only? Otherwise you can't see the actual percentage of the battery. Why the fuck not? Who cares about that shit? It's not like when your phone overheats and hemorrhages battery, it's nice to know that it's fucking doing that. No, it's like, yeah, it's fine. It's a new phone, so it's not gonna hemorrhage for a while. It's gonna take a while for it to get there.
It's gonna take at least a year, and then you can get an upgrade.
To the hemorrhaging status. But like, come on. It's so annoying. I'm just like, just let me see. Like, at least give me an option to be able to say, I want to know what percentage my phone battery is at all times. And not have to just pull down certain menus and have to pull down a menu to pull down another menu sometimes to be able to see it. Like, what the fuck? It's so excessive.
It's very
so
excessive.
obnoxious. Oh, fucking... Just these weird, dumb things. I'm like, I feel like everyone would complain about this.
Well, look who's here. So you finally found us.
Spectre.
I could say the same thing. You're also here.
How is everything coming along?
Everything is under control and coming along very nicely.
You didn't ask about control, just you asked about how it's coming along.
Then let's get going.
Right.
Hold on! You're not going anywhere!
Oh, yes, we are. I don't have time to bother with you right now.
Where are you going?
Oh, but we will. We will meet again. You just wait.
Why are you
what hit you?
Why have you sided with the fucking monkeys, man?
You'll have your chance.
He's got red eyes, that's why.
That's fair. That'll do it to you.
It's true.
We just let them get onto the fucking space plane, into the Millennium Falcon.
There they go. It's also a time machine.
I guess that's fair. Sure. Well,
because, you know, why not?
Just let them do that. Just don't even try and get on there yourself or anything.
Whoa! And also, he's a big knight with an axe.
You're right, that is happening right now. It's crazy.
Yeah, alright. Holy shout! Why did he say shout?
Holy shower. Holy shamoli. Phones are just, it's just always a headache. It was like my phone, it's like 4 years old again, and it's having issues, and I know I need to fucking change it, so, you know, it was time, they needed, and we were headed to the Verizon store anyways to upgrade our plans. I was like, I'll just get a new phone. I've only had it for maybe, like, about a week at this point, but, I mean, hey, so far it's nice. Oh, I should also say, like, the reason we were, like, convinced it was the app, like, people were waiting for the Apple store was because it was New Year's Eve. Whatnot, when we went to go, so it was like, yeah, shame on us for having decided to do this New Year's Eve and expected no consequences of people like, oh, I'll get a new phone or something like that, I don't fucking know, before the end of the year.
Fuck. Oh, no. Touching him kills me.
Yeah, it's kind of a bad idea.
I know.
What a world, huh?
I'm trying not to touch him. I don't want to.
It's not going so well, is it? Can you just hit those now before he's even here?
I don't think I can hit them. I think they just make him invisible. Yeah.
That's a shame.
With the slingshot, though. No! It makes him invincible for a temporary amount of time.
That's a useful feature.
Ah! Oh, he does a projectile one.
If I hit him with this weapon, it'll make him invincible for a certain amount of time. How useful. What a grand concept. Yeah, phones are a fucking headache. But I'll be honest, again, like, I like the phone so far. It's the fucking small things where it's just like, if you just left everything else alone, I would be completely happy. If you just remade the iPhone again and just let me have it, it'd be cool. Why do you have to fuck with the podcast's menus? They're fine. I'll say one thing that's interesting. They actually re-added a feature that I used to miss with music, where they used to like color the actual like text and the background of song, like the thing you're listening to based on the album.
Yeah,
They
I
brought
like
that back.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's nice. That's something I complained about them getting rid of, which I still don't know why they got rid of, but hey, it's back now. I guess maybe that's Apple's. What if that's Apple's plan? Because I mean, like,
They just bring
phones are
stuff
kind of
back.
doing that. We're just like, they're just destroying stuff to get rid of it to bring it back. Where it's just like, flip phones are now a thing again in a degree. Where it's like, hey, we don't have flip smartphones. Why the fuck? But why the fuck not? Good point. Yeah, might as well. I'm just like, I don't know.
Yes.
Like, they're just. What if they're just like getting rid of features and annoying people so that they can bring the features back and make people happy? And they're just doing it cyclically so that there's always something going away and pissing you off, but always something coming back and making you happy. So it's like, yes,
What?
you just keep coming back.
Let's go.
Oh, that was fucking close.
Destroyed. Let's fucking go.
It's a clever plan if that's what Apple's doing.
Oh, your buddy has a flip phone? It's like, I don't get the point of it. It's weird. It's like, why? It already fits in your pocket. You don't need to make it smaller.
You can put it in the fob pocket.
You don't need to make it more compact.
Could fit into the fob
Look at
pocket.
all those monkeys. Let's go.
I do have a fob pocket in this, yeah. Fun fact, if you have a pocket in your pocket, it's a fob pocket, and it's used for storing like a watch back in the old days.
Olden times.
Called a fob pocket, when you have a pocket in the pocket.
For Fob 1.
Hey, wait a minute. What's going on here? Hey!
Well, fire. Hot beer. No! The beer's gone!
Bear! No!
It's not gold anymore.
Look, it's a UFO. No, get inside.
Just throws him out the window. Take my son!
Oh no!
That guy's fucked.
That guy's so fucked. The monkey's just taunting him. Like, he can run him over at any second.
Yeah, a little bit. Where are we exactly?
Oh, the lab.
Secret lab?
Spike, listen, I have a message from the professor.
Let's hear it.
Understood.
Spike, I'm sure you've seen the strange things going on outside. While you were gone, Spectre and his gang of apes
Cutting down the door.
taken over the
They're
town.
they're just
The
fucking
entire town was
lightsaber.
running scared.
Don't put your back against the door that a laser's jutting through. You're gonna get cut in half.
Here, take a look. Spectre's built
We just come back, she's just in half. Been cut by the fucking laser.
It's like the magic trick.
She's gonna push the door onto them if she's not careful. I mean, it's better, I guess. than
It's
it
actually
being
way
pushed
better.
onto you, but at the same time,
is running out.
better if there is still just the door. Well, she fucked that up royally.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's so sad. They're dead.
They're fucking dead.
They're
I
dead.
can't believe it.
Oh, the worst timeline. What a shame. I miss flip phones. Well, don't worry about it. Flip phones are back. Blue light. That's shit stupid. What does that mean?
It's stupid hot.
Oh.
It's really hot.
Oh, it's hot fire. The light stabbing through the door was hot. Are blue lightsabers hotter than red sabers?
Probably.
Correct. Probably not, though.
And green lightsabers. Blue lightsabers are just optimal. Actually, no. Purple lightsabers are optimal. Those are the hottest ones.
Those are Sith, though.
No.
Yes.
Mace Windu has a purple lightsaber.
He got it from killing a Sith dude. He took it from a Sith guy.
That's not true.
In-
he got it because he asked for it. 'Cause
In
he's
Star
Samuel
Wars
Jackson, he
Knights of
deserves
the
it.
Old Republic, if you have a purple lightsaber, it is a Sith lightsaber. The Sith have red and purple lightsabers. So fuck you. Knights of the Old Republic, baby. That game was sick. That game was sweet. I never beat it because it was also difficult. And I think I soft-locked myself at a certain point.
Ah, triangle is back. I keep forgetting about that, about the menus.
Yeah, triangle, of course.
Yeah, yes, triangle.
That button on our Xbox
Yeah,
controller.
our Xbox controller. I hate that.
Just fucking just print out pictures and just like glue them on or something. I don't fucking know what to tell you.
It makes more sense to me. I'm sorry.
Futurama.
I've just finished evaluating the new gadget for the professor, and we've sent it over to you.
Thank you.
You'll find it
It's
in the
his corpse.
training room.
Oh no.
It's just the professor's dead body. He didn't finish making it.
Shit.
You can't advance
He didn't
to the
finish
next
dying?
area.
That's great.
It's a
Good
shame.
luck.
It's a shame. Just reminds me of fucking, what was that game? Lost in Vivo, where we just had a man's corpse in our inventory. And I think it was a glitch, but I don't know. I think it was a feature because there was a weird scripted thing that happened, and maybe... what if that was just the game fucking with you? That was such a
I
weird
think it
moment.
probably is.
Because, like, what maybe it was supposed to happen that it was just, like, weird debug shit. I thought it was shooting lasers at you.
Oh,
You're
no.
shooting electricity at it. The,
Yeah.
the little car. Gotcha.
I love the car. Car's great.
Funny that you don't drive, though. Huh? Crazy.
No, but this car's epic because it's a funny RC car.
I'll just make fun of you. Don't worry. It's alright. Cool.
You can put it on a button. And then I can walk to the door. And then I can come in again.
One of us has to be left behind. Never mind.
Oh no.
Go on without.
Never leave it behind.
My heart will
Come.
go on.
Come with me. Come with me, car.
Spike, something has gone terribly wrong.
Oh, you just
Professor
now
and Natalie are
noticed?
nowhere to be found. The laboratory has been ransacked, and much of the equipment has been destroyed.
Yeah?
The apes were here, and I believe they've taken the professor and Natalie away with them.
You
They're now
think?
being transported to Spectre's base area. His exact location is unknown.
What?
All I can tell you at this time is that his base...
Oh shit.
Is that he's
No!
All I can
He's
tell you is that he's
based!
based.
He's based!
All your base are belong to mine.
Wait, no, she's gone. Where is she? She can't tell us how many monkeys there
She's
are.
dead, Ivy.
Dead.
I've also been taken to Spike's base.
Yeah. It's true.
I've also been kidnapped by apes I've recently discovered. What
And
is
they
what's-
also have escaped.
Oh shit, we're in Katamari. Demasi, let's go.
Yeah.
How you doing, Ivy?
Doing good. I'm gonna capture some apes.
It's not an ape. I still don't know what the fuck that thing is.
What's that?
It's the thing from Mario Odyssey. The weird thing that goes like real tall.
Oops. No, no. Need that. There. Actually, I want
Probably
that
need the
there.
RC. More important than anything.
Get out of here, monkey.
I don't think it's working so far.
Don't trust me to work.
I have my doubts. Just get it. Whoa, let's fucking go, baby. That's how we roll. I got distracted and was not thinking. I just went comatose for a few seconds there.
Ow! The fucking bee!
The fucking bee stung me. What a shame. How you doing?
Feels good.
Oh shit, there is a bee. I thought you were just fucking
No.
just saying things, I'll be honest.
Holy shit, he's boxing.
What a fucking crazy guy.
Oh, he wants the box!
Get him.
Too bad I brought a
cheating.
lightsaber to
To a boxing match. 2 fisticuffs. And a net.
and a net.
A quantum time-space net.
Oh.
You proud of yourself?
Yeah.
You should be. Should also be ashamed whilst you're at it. How you doing? Chad, how we doing? How
we
you guys doing? Dude, there's been too much negativity in phone talk. Let's get to something nicer, Chad. How's your days been?
Let's get something more positive, like not phones.
Hopefully your days are positive and better.
Hopefully they're girl positive.
With any luck, they are going
With any
positive.
luck.
One can only hope they take a stupid test, and I'm worried about it.
And I'm sure you aced it.
I'm sure you aced it. It's a movie, don't ask.
Ah!
Well, I did not expect that, I'll be honest.
I forgot about that, I'll be honest.
Yeah. That one, I think, scared you more than Five Nights at Freddy's also.
It's true.
Which is confusing to me. I don't think you're particularly winning this fight. Oh.
Fuck.
Well, this last one better do it or you're fucked. Get out of there. Get out. Heavens. Oh my god, he's immortal.
He's donezo.
The harder they are, the bigger they
The
fall.
harder they are, the harder they hard.
That's correct. Just like the old Chinese saying.
Yeah.
Ooh. What a nice public bench.
Oh, what?
Interesting.
Spike? You okay, buddy? Oh. Oh, you're just on a
know.
layer above.
Maybe it's just because this is on a modded Wii. But yeah.
Maybe.
Who knows what possibly could be that? Or if that is just a feature.
Could be a feature.
Couldn't tell you. What's been going on recently? What else has been going on during my week?
I don't know.
What's been...
No, nothing's down there. He can go upstairs. He's so cool.
Oh, also, I guess that one thing I wanted to say that was nice about the new iPhones, the base, like, size for, like, storage is much higher than it used to be, which is well appreciated. My last phone only had a storage capacity of, I think, 32 gigabytes. This one, the new iPhone 13, the baseline, like, the lowest, because the 32 gigabytes is not even the lowest it could go for the 7.
Oh no!
The 5C, I think the lowest you could get was like 8 gigabytes. So like, it's escalated. The lowest you could go is like 128 gigabytes, which is massive. It's fucking massive. You couldn't even get that. That's like bigger than even was available for the 5C. Like it's huge. Like that's more storage than you could literally ever need. Unless you're fucking crazy, unless you're just downloading apps like every day of the week. Just downloading more fucking games and not deleting them, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Or you're just taking high-res photos literally constantly, like as you're fucking.
As you're just walking, you're just constantly just holding down the button.
Yeah.
Just as you just go on, you just like have a slideshow of your entire life for about a month. I took one. It's like I took one photo every day of my beard. Instead, it's like I took one photo every like millisecond of my walk down the fucking street. This is basically just an animation at that point. But yeah, I don't know. So it's much more like the baseline storage is much higher, which is definitely appreciated. Where it's much more than I'll ever fucking.
Tom, I thought we were getting away from phone talk.
No, it's just one thing I realized I hadn't said. It's the only thing I saw on there that was like, oh shit, I just want to mention this. One other thing in the positive category for the phone.
Monkey!
That is just a nice thing that I'm glad they've finally done. Yeah, let's see, what else has been going on?
You had a customer try and show you pictures of what they were doing? Why?
Where do you work? What were they trying to show you pictures of?
That's true. Well.
Of her dogs and horses? She has a lot to brag about, I guess. I don't know. I mean, you've heard of Crazy Cat Lady. You've never heard of Crazy Horse Lady? She's much more powerful.
No, Crazy Horse Lady is like way scarier. Have you never heard of Crazy Horse Lady?
She can run on all fours like a horse at an actual like galloping speed. It's physically impressive, and I can only imagine is horrible for her spine.
It's true.
But no, she's real. Crazy Horse Lady's real. Yeah, and a threat to humanity. But what else is? What the fuck was I going to talk about? Oh. I guess odd work thing. I remember I was at work like a while ago. So, well, I worked the front desk of a medical clinic. A patient asked us to order them a pizza whilst they were waiting, so that it would just arrive, so that like once they were done with their visit, they could just go over because there's a
even though the pizzeria
like,
is right next door.
It's like just like 2 doors down. It's just a pizzeria. It's just like you can just get one and just like in 5 minutes just be out with a piece of fucking pizza. You don't need to order ahead, really. It's just like they're very efficient. It's good. It's a quality pizzeria.
Very quality.
I love them.
With very big slices. Like they're huge.
Like they're basically almost every day.
Like 1 slice is basically the equivalent of like 2 slices. It's fucking ridiculous. They're fucking massive.
I love it. I love them. She's like, hey, can you guys order me a pizza? I love you. You guys are great. I love you. It's like, fuck. Well, I mean, she's bothering us up now, but it's the same time, like, that is absolutely ridiculous and like absurd to ask like the front desk people at your medical center to order you pizza. To call the pizzeria and order your pizza. We're not paying for your pizza. You ordered the pizza. What are you doing? It's like, I'm sorry, not my job, but like, come on.
No. No. No! Guess I'm going down here.
Yeah, it seems like it, doesn't it? Interesting.
5 go slightly to the left.
Kind of, yeah. Like, do you also work a front desk? I can only assume you,
Yeah,
Sanko?
probably.
I can only assume. Yeah. Like, I can sort of get where you're coming from a little bit.
Spectre coin. I said Spectre coin.
Inspector coin.
Inspector coin.
Inspector, I barely know her. Just rolled right under. Momentum. Let's go. Noise.
Noise.
Indeed. Kids!
Kids!
Hey!
That's not how you spell that. I don't know why people do that. It's like bad to teach your kids how to spell incorrectly. It's
Do
like
you see any fucking kids around here, Ivy? No one's being taught incorrectly. I'll tell you what. All there
you
are
see
monkeys. You probably should not be here right now. Let's be honest. You should probably not be here right now. All there are monkeys who are our enemies, and we don't want learning and comprehending language properly because it benefits them, if I'll have you know.
It is true.
Teach them stupid, dumb, fake, dumb language.
Them also having a time machine doesn't help either.
Well, it benefits. It does help them. It doesn't help us, though. It kind of does benefit them that they have a time machine.
It's true.
They do get a little bit of benefit out of that. I'll be honest.
I don't think I'm making this one.
Doesn't seem like it, does it?
Whoa!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Come on. Almost there. Come on. No!
Oh, let's go!
Yes!
That's how we do it! That's how we roll, baby! Get him.
Get destroyed. Destroyed.
So, we there. How's everyone chilling? How's everyone maxing and relaxing all cool neighborhood? Yeah.
Where the fuck is the
that's
monkey? I saw him like 5 seconds ago.
I did not. I've seen no such monkeys.
He was right there.
Was he? Why isn't he there still? See, I feel like there's a hole in your theories, Ivy. There's a couple of holes in your theorems and suggest your plot. The thing is, there's not a monkey. Ivy,
There's 2 monkeys!
Look out for the monkey.
No, I finished the level. Shit. Well,
Yeah, that one monkey will be fine.
yeah, I'll be fine.
My job, I only get paid for 10 monkeys. What am I gonna,
Yeah.
why bother catching 11? I'm not getting paid overtime. What the fate of the fucking world.
She's just not there.
That's so sad. What a shame, what a sad world.
Yeah.
Dead. Gone too soon. Ook ook. Monkey.
Yeah, they gotta stop believing in hope. They gotta stop teaching hope to children. It's a very bad influence.
It's true. I like to imagine she's the one saying like she's the one saying that. Like,
Yeah.
with just like the pointer.
I'm going for it.
He's going for it.
I'm going for it. Oh wait, this level's awesome.
We're in Detroit. We are in the hood.
Oh yeah, we are.
Inner city.
Oh wait. What fucking button is it? Right.
It's down. Look out.
Ah!
That was a little overkill, I'll be honest.
Ah!
Shit, dude, man. Cool. Look out, there's monkey. Never mind. Monkey's freedom.
No, monkey is freedom. Shit. No, no, no freedom, monkeys.
Get him. I don't think it's working.
Fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
I don't think you're very good at this.
Got 1.
God.
Got 2.
No.
Got 3. Get monkey.
Get monkey.
No.
Well.
Ah! No, he takes me again.
He's very good at it. It's kind of his thing.
It's true.
It's like a character trait, I'll be honest.
Honestly.
He's great at tasing. Raising. What was I learning up to this week? There's been fun stuff going on.
Oh.
I have a question.
Yes.
Well, this sort of reminds me of future and weird stuff. What do you think about the future? Like, are you one of those people who thinks about the future, all that kind of stuff?
No. I don't like thinking about the future because I think it's a waste of time.
Damn. Interesting. I mean, I kind of saw that for you. I'll be honest. I don't know. I'm one of those people, I don't like to think about the future, but only because I'm like, whenever I think about the future, I'm like, such a about, like, certain things. I'm like, well, that situation has only gotten worse. The situation is only proceeded to become more and more bad.
Holy shit, he's immune to sword. Fuck, retreat!
I actually have to drink right now, which is upsetting. I have to just do this for free.
I know, right?
Maltagoya. Maltagoya.
Can I destroy boxes? I don't remember. No. No box destruction.
Oh. It's so bad, but I'm so thirsty. What was I on? Future. I like to, I don't know, the thing about the future is always one of those things, like, it's like thinking about space for me. For some people, space is like an incredible, like, awe-inspiring thing where just like, super crowd. I understand, like, on the sci-fi stuff, just like, space is like an infinite well of possibilities that are always happening and, like, always discovering new things.
Back here, monkey.
We're just like, we'll just like discover, oh, there's a planet that's like a super Earth.
Super Earth.
And then we'll discover another planet where it rains lava and shit like that. Or like it rains iron, like molten iron from the sky, like it was fucking rain. That's just the fucking weather there. Another Earth, like another planet where just like the waves go in like downwards. It's just some fucking weird, like crazy nonsense. Just like that. Always discover
There's just constant
crazy,
tidal waves that are
shit.
enormous and will destroy everything that exists.
And just like constantly the continents are being like covered over by water half the time.
The
of
entire
the day.
planet is made of boiling water.
It's made of it was made out of like ammonia and fucking hydrochloric acid. I don't fucking know. It's fucking it's like there's infinite possibility of insanity. But I'm just like, whenever I think about the universe, it's always one of those like depressing things where it's just like the universe is infinitely massive, and if there are like aliens out there, like shit's not special, it's like, okay, then I'm just gonna die and it's nothing. It's sad. Aliens aren't fun. Aliens are sadness. So I'm like, I'm of course the guy who's like, I want to live forever. I want to be immortal. I never want
It's
to
true,
die.
he does, as he says many times. It's
said it a
basically
lot.
his catchphrase.
Whenever I like think about the universe, I'm like, yeah, I'm just a speck of dust and I'm gonna die one day. And it's always just like, oh, it's sad. It's never fun. I don't know how people like think about the universe and are like, oh my, it's so incredible and awe-inspiring. Like, that's fucking sad and depressing. That's all I ever get out of the thing about the universe and how massive and big it is. One day, even if I was immortal, the universe would still like Big Bang itself again, and it's all gone. You know what I mean? It all just has to start over, even if I was immortal. But it all just have to just go again. Eventually one day. I don't know. It's one of those things. I just don't find it like happy and peaceful. It's the same with the future where I'm just like, the future's always sad because like, sometimes I go, like, I always hear people like, yeah, I think immortality is just like around the corner. We're gonna unlock figure out the human genome and do it. I mean, we've already discovered the human genome. That project happened a while ago.
Yeah, that wasn't very hard.
I mean, we did it. But like, you know, just figuring out like,
Holy
right
shit,
around the
missiles.
corner. I mean, we're cloning fucking Dolly the sheep. Soon next we'll be cloning people. I'm like, it's kind of happiness. But it's just like, I think about it, it's like, yeah, not really. Like, the only real change that happens is like, you get a new iPhone. Like, we get better.
iPhone.
It has better storage capabilities, but like, that's not closer to immortality. That's not closer to cloning. Even still, cloning is one of those things I often just just gaff on and just like, cloning's fucking worthless and just a waste of time anyways. Who cares? Time
yes,
travel
you
is
get a
literally
clone that can
impossible.
do the things that you want to do, except they're not you.
Clone, just put my fucking brain into a computer, but guess what? It's just someone else.
Put my brain into a clone.
It's just someone else gets to like live and be me in a computer and be immortal, and I get to just be here on the earth. They're not me. They're just some fucking someone else who's just a clone of me. Not actually me. It's upsetting. I'm like, fuck off. Why do I care about that guy? I want to be immortal. Why does he get to be immortal and I don't? Why does he get to be in a computer? I don't know. I just like, technology's never going to get to like that perfect place where it's something that I want and dream of. It's always just going to be like, I don't know, just like, we're gonna get a new phone. Like, there's so much
New
you can
phone.
do.
Hey, you want to buy the new phone? You want
Future's
to
always,
buy these things?
like, the future's always one of those depressing things where it's just like, probably we're gonna end up in a dystopia or some shit, I don't know. Like, just like, the amount of like stuff that goes on, if you look at politics, it's so fucking depressing, but it's like, yeah, it's just grim tidings of things to come all the time.
Actually, I was having a conversation with my sibling
Yeah.
about like how it's kind of interesting how like sci-fi media has changed over time, where like it used to be a lot of like future is cool and good and it's gonna be really awesome, like the Jetsons and like
Yeah.
the what's it called, and like Star Trek and shit that are like, yeah, everything's gonna be awesome, we're gonna solve world hunger and
Yeah.
all these cool things, and then like at some point just everything became dystopia for some reason.
Well, that's just the natural progress of things. Dystopian novels came as a reaction to utopian novels. Where people would be like, if we just had communism, the world would be perfect and we'd have a utopia and be great. And someone then would be like, you're wrong, and wrote a dystopian novel based on communism to then critique it and say like, no, it's not perfect. Here's a way it could all go wrong and you're not right. It's not, this would not just fix everything.
Like it just
Obviously,
feels-
and so like it's the same thing where it's just like, well, if we just had technology and everything was perfect, then things would be great. It's like, well, if we just had technology, it would just be abused. Like in a perfect scenario, sure, but that's just like
Holy
it
shitty
would.
concept.
You would require a vacuum to be. How are we doing, Tiago?
Oh, fuck.
What do you mean I'm under arrest?
Why is Tom under arrest?
What did I do wrong?
What'd he do?
I'm a good boy. I'm a nice man.
He's Tom.
I paid taxes.
It's
I'm
true, he did.
responsible.
He did do
I
that.
think I care. What? It's just fucking like it requires a vacuum for like most of the things that are done in a like in a fucking Star Trek to get past and get through and not be abused and all that stuff. Oh, it's the FBI shit. They got me. Never mind.
Ow.
They're like federal and stuff like that. But fucking, it's just like for Star Trek to have happened, like we're just like, oh, it's just like robots do all the jobs instead of people. What about the awkward transition where like
No one
people
has work
where,
because it's
like,
robots.
not all robots have taken over all work yet, and there's just people who are now like, I don't have a job because of robots.
I mean, that's kind of like the reality we're living in right
like
now.
we're pushing towards it, but all it means is like there's an awkward middle ground where it's like eventually it'll be great where there's no more need for jobs and everyone can just like not have to work and all live
just be cool.
like in their house and chill. It's like great, but it's like at the same time like we saw how people just like having to like be in their house and not go to work did because of COVID. People went fucking stir crazy. People went fucking nuts. People need like things to do. They need to have some kind of shit going on in their life or else they like create their own fucking problem. You stole my heart. Oh my. You know what? You're adorable. You stole my heart. You've made my day. But that said, I'm not giving your heart back, and you can't make me. I'm keeping it.
He's selling
I'll
it.
fucking keep. I'm not selling. Okay. I'm not giving it back.
I mean, it's worth a lot of money. I'd sell it if I were you.
Maybe on the black market. It's not like, but I don't have connections to the black market. Like in theory,
probably not that
it's like,
hard.
oh, I just found a bunch of drugs. I could sell this for money. I don't fucking know where the drug dealer is. I've never seen a fucking drug in my life. Like it could be used for money.
Just
I don't
find
know how to
someone who
fucking
knows a
sell it.
drug dealer.
I don't. The thing is, if I find that, I don't know. It'll be odd. It's gonna be an awkward conversation. I mean, this is gonna be. It's not. It's gonna be weird and uncomfortable for me.
Monkey.
But just like back to sci-fi, it's just like that, like in between of like everything's perfect now, but also what about the 100 years of like strife and unrest that it took to like get things to go there? how was all the things required in Star Trek never abused by anyone over the hundreds of years to get it like all perfect? How did no one take advantage of it and then just decide like, well, actually, there's no more nuclear weapons. What if I just had nuclear weapons and now I'm the de facto strongest country in the world because I could blow up anyone else because everyone else denuclearized? You know? Screw your quasi-photon torpedoes. I've got just a fucking nuke pointed at you, man. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, it's such a, I don't know, like, sci-fi is always sometimes it can feel like so naive. Like, Star Trek to me feels so naive. Like, a lot of people watch it like, oh my god, I can't wait for, like, aliens to come down and to be Star Trek and the Prime Directive, and then they, like, are nice and they're cool and help us. It's just like, what if who says that fucking, for one thing, there's gonna be aliens, but two, like, just because Star Trek is cool does not mean aliens happening would be just a good thing outright. I don't know. It could just suck and then they just kill us all. I don't know.
Oh.
It's just such naiveness. We're just like, Star Trek is, I think, sometimes so, like, there's dark topics reaching it, but I think sometimes it just presents itself as too peachy keen, like, oh no, this is ideal.
Like
and
every
perfect.
situation can be solved.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Like, of course, not every situation is solved, and there are, like, hard decisions that have to be made, but, like, even in its base concept, there's some, like, kind of messed up, where, like, the Prime Directive is fucked up.
A little
In
bit.
certain degrees. There are certain degrees where it's agreeable, like, technology being the way it is, like, to just give technology to a race who can't handle it, you know, to just interfere with them and just escalate them rapid speed in progression. It's like, oh, now you have nukes in the internet and all this shit, and suddenly, like, they're not gonna know what to do with it. They're not gonna, like, be
And it's
adults
gonna be
about it. They're gonna be
absolute
kids about
chaos.
it. They're going to be children about it. They're going to use them, like, and destroy themselves with it, obviously. Like, sure, fine, why not? But, like, to just see, like, a disprivileged race that's, like, suffering and say, like, oh, I can't interfere. Prime Directive. Like, it's fucked up. It's like,
You know,
you
just,
have to
a
let-
culture
just-
that like
you just
never
have to
invented
let them suffer.
agriculture or something that's just like dying.
that just doesn't have medicine.
Yeah.
It's like, well, Prime Directive, I can't interfere. It's not my place. It's like, fuck, dude. Like, of course, it's like, it is that way, you know. They could break the rules. It's like a doctor where it's like, you can't send this over, but if a doctor does it, well, it's a doctor, sure, we'll do it. We'll take the prescription for Xanax. Even though you mailed it over, you can't do that, but you're a doctor, so you break the rules, it's fine. It's like, sure, but like, I don't know. It's just one of those things where I'm just like, it just feels so naive and like, ugh. I'm not, as we know, I'm not the hugest fan of like sci-fi and all that, but it is what it is. My eyes can't necessarily criticize what I can't see, because I ain't watched much of it. But yeah. I was just saying, I think we were
TV
saying,
Tower.
I feel like, oh yeah, the progression of like, just utopia and then dystopia follows it and like critiques it is the same where it's just like there was, you know, this and that, and now there's Blade Runner, which is like, yeah, the world's shitty, but like there's cool things, but everything is shit, and like, the world is just like space inner cities. Like the whole world is mega inner cities, but like super futuristic. But everything is suck, everyone's impoverished, and like everything is yeah, it's just Cyberpunk 2077 everywhere you look. You know? All that shit.
Look, Dave, he's so funny.
A little bit. I don't know, which is just like, yeah, it is what it is. Like, I prefer Cyberpunk type stuff where it's just like, I prefer dystopia anyways to utopia. I think, I can never see a utopia not see it as just naive and like,
This is
childish.
one of my favorite things in this game. Is like, the draw distance is like, so small.
Yeah.
Like you can just see the fucking like skyline. It like looks really cool, but also it's very funny at the same time.
that is funny.
Oh, take that front desk monkey.
Take this.
Take this.
Take this. Wow. I prefer dystopia and when it's like pessimistic instead of optimistic in terms of sci-fi. When it's that negative, like, I have no mouth, but I must scream. I like that. I prefer that kind of reading that kind of stuff,
I don't know,
honestly.
I feel like I'm just kind of bored with like dystopia. Like I just don't think
Do
it's
you
that.
prefer Utopia, though?
I
Is
don't know.
Star
I
Trek
just
better?
have no clue. I just think that like
There's like, oh yeah, everything's perfect and awesome and better because
that's
of this.
not what I mean. Is like
Well, that's
I
utopia. I mean, I see it as like short-sighted, like, oh fuck off, go suck your own dick, but don't fucking bother me about it, dude. I don't know.
don't know. I'm just like
Say your thing. Say the piece. Like you don't fucking you.
it's like I feel like that everything that has been said will be like everything that will be said has been said at this point. About like dystopias, it's like oh, the dude that's in power is gonna be corrupt and he's not gonna use the technology to be cool or popular. And it's like it's like the same story like every single time, and I just feel like I'm bored of that story, you know.
Well, it's a cautionary tale, but sure, yeah.
I feel like I've been cautioned, you know. I don't need to be cautioned anymore.
I mean, fair enough. Like, there's only so much you can caution sci-fi.
It's like I care more about like character stories at this point. Like I just don't care about like that kind of like, intense like dystopia story.
I prefer concepts and themes though, personally. That's just me, man. Like, I'm still big on that shit. People always doing stuff.
Yeah, I do like interesting concepts and stuff. Like if like maybe that's just it. Is like I don't think a lot of dystopian concepts are like very interesting anymore because like no one's made an original dystopia in like a long time.
No one makes utopias much anymore.
No one makes utopias also.
So there's less dystopia. There's less
dystopia
as a result.
be necessitated. You know?
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. I mean, it's fair. It's also sometimes it could just be a bummer to read. Obviously. Huh.
I don't know. It's like I'm thinking like
I don't like sci-fi as much though.
It's like The Giver was a fun book. I enjoyed that. I thought that was interesting as like a dystopian story where like the movie was very meh. The book was good though. Because it actually has an ambiguous ending where he like it's quite possibly true that he actually just fucking dies and doesn't accomplish his goal and was just dreaming that he did. And in the movie it's just very unambiguously like, oh yeah, he wins and everything's cool and it's all good. And it's like it's very clear in the source material that that's not what was intended at all. Oh fuck. I don't know how to deal with these dudes.
Oh.
Ah, I can on them for like 2 seconds. Awesome. Ow!
Oh, that's not it. That's a shame. Oh, real. So, like, in terms of sci-fi though, like, I guess, what works for you? Like, not, like, because the sci-fi in a way kind of has to be, because it's future, it has to be utopic, it has to be dystopic, it has to be something. Like, it can't just be, it's the future, but everything's exactly, nothing's changed. Like, that's not, it can't be sci-fi then.
Yeah.
Like,
maybe that is the sci-fi. Maybe that's the horror concept that's going with it. You know?
Fucking nothing changed.
Nothing has ever changed and ever will.
Yeah.
That's horrifying.
Same old. Get him.
Like I feel like horror is probably just like my favorite genre, like in general. It's like it brings out the most like interesting things.
I like horror, but
at least from good ones.
Different. Like I don't like sci-fi much. Sci-fi doesn't interest me.
I feel like sci-fi is most interesting when it has like elements of horror in it, personally. Because that's what's terrifying about like aliens and technology in space is like that stuff. Like things that you won't be able to understand, you know.
Sure, yeah. I don't know. I don't like sci-fi as much though. I like horror. I enjoy horror. I don't care for sci-fi, so it's like apples and oranges.
I'm gonna go outside. The heal machine.
That's a great idea.
I think there's one out here.
I hope. Fucking I hope so.
There's one. I will swear, in fact. Wow.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I feel like I really accomplished a lot with that one.
Good. I'm proud. Yeah, I know. I could talk about the genres I do like, but yeah, sci-fi's just not for me.
It's fucking Super Mario.
Oh yeah, there is.
Except there's a tank. Fuck.
Okay, no, he's dead now. Good. Okay, cool, okay.
Okay.
Thank goodness. We were
Monkey
sorely
down
in
there. I
need.
want to go down there. Yeah. This is a really big room, I remember.
These guys take a...
Oh, yeah. Come here, monkey.
Get him.
Yeah. Yeah.
That one's smooth.
Oh, we just have to catch Spectre. I
I
just
was gonna say,
realized.
oh, it's just a Spectre level.
We didn't even catch Spectre the first time.
Yeah, I know. He kind of just like was like, "Don't follow us," and then we didn't. We kind of just like let him get away because he asked nicely. He
That's
said,
true.
"Okay, sure, you can go.
You can go
All right,
now.
I won't follow you. All right, you convinced me. You can go show up your Crystal Pepsi display of your Crystal Pepsi app.
Oh.
That'll mean extra profits." So, what are you talking about? What, YouTube hoops? ITP?
Take 5 hits. It's ridiculous.
I know this they have, just, it's fucking, it was kind of like, a little excessive.
Little monkey. Here we go. Yes.
Too bad you only needed one.
Yeah.
Hey.
Could have used that earlier, but you know.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh well.
Didn't come
Haven't
into
been in too
absolute
much.
need anyway,
Yeah,
so
haven't been in too much danger.
it's not like we died, so it's not so. It's cool.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
this is a problem.
Not going in our favor exactly. Alright.
I think it went very much in our favor.
Call it a draw.
We'll call it a
Draw. Art stream.
draw.
Drawing your furry. What are you doing?
It's good.
What you thinking?
I also realized the one more thing that I had written down about the show
Oh, sure.
is just that I need to watch more shows just on a whim. Cause like I feel like that's when I like enjoy myself the most when watching something. It's just like I feel like watching something. I'm going to watch it now, and now it's 7 a.m. and I have completed it.
That's good.
You know,
I'm happy for you.
that's always the most fun.
Oh, that's good. That's
So it's either that or just like, you know, hanging out with friends, just having a good time. Oh, this room sucks. I'm not doing this.
What are you gonna do?
I'm not doing that room. I'll tell you that much.
Well, what
My
are you?
tank is gone. No,
Oh.
I needed that tank.
Did you?
It was very important to me.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. Yes.
Seems like you didn't need the tank.
Nope.
Yes, me.
Oh, there is a Spectre.
Spectre, Inspector.
Oh, Spike.
Spike!
Spike. Spike.
Professor, Natalie, I'm here. Don't worry, I'll get you out of here.
Spike.
Oh, no, you don't. I still need them to help me, so they're not going anywhere.
Do you need them to help you?
You're really starting to bug me.
I'll never cooperate with you, Spectre.
Yeah. And when we get out of here, you'll be sorry.
Move them away.
Oh,
He
God.
didn't even say anything.
Stop it! Let go of us! Hey, look at us! Snap out of it!
Let him go.
Now you really made me mad. I'm trying to get rid of you once and for all.
Hello, Spectre. He's so funny.
He's a dude.
He is a dude.
I don't know why he doesn't just mind control you like he does your friend. Why does he just mind control everyone?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know how he even mind controlled the friend and not.
Never really explained, just kind of like implied, yeah, he's mind controlled by him and all that
Yeah.
shit. He's got red eyes like him, so fair enough. But mind control, like, you could just mind control the professor. He doesn't have to cooperate, you know, and all that stuff. I don't know. Who am I to say, though?
Whoa.
Oh.
I don't think who was that used for this fight now that I remember.
I thought you just had to prevent yourself from getting knocked
Whoa.
over.
No, apparently not. Grab this back then. Remember, this fight is very hard. For whatever reason.
What is this boss battle?
Yeah, probably.
Could be.
Yeah, I remember this being really hard for some reason.
Oh, well, I assume we'll probably find out then.
Eventually. Oh.
Know what they say. More the merrier.
No, more the merrier. Lights out.
Not so tough now. Alright.
Take this. Take this. Wait, actually, so then this. Yeah, I think I need. No, I needed the hula hoop to get up close to him after he finishes attacks. Fuck.
Oh, an amateur. Come on. How you doing, Ivy?
I'm doing good.
Are you sure?
Yep. Yep.
That's good. Okay. Once you be good, I'm gonna go lay on the ground.
I can't believe Tom's doing this again. This is the second time. Why would you do this to me? Phew!
Oh, it's wound tight.
Phew!
Is it
Ouch.
tight? It'll die.
Tom, how you doing?
How you doing?
You don't have any more things? You don't have any more sayings? No. Maybe. Maybe something like old that I don't remember. It's true. Turtles do kill people, that's true. That makes sense. Oh, missed it.
How you doing? What you up, guys? What you been thinking about recently? Anything fun? Thoughts been capturing me?
Any thoughts who's been capturing me?
Yeah.
No, not really. I don't think the camera is picking up your voice, Tom.
This has been pretty normal and boring for me. It's not like I'm saying anything interesting anyway. Don't worry. They're not missing out on nothing.
Ah, God, that's so hard.
Probably true. I would.
Me neither.
Yes. Probably. How's everyone doing? Really only had an hour and a half? I know.
Why does Ape Escape make everyone fall asleep? I don't get it.
It just doesn't do anything. No, nothing. I think it's a cute, neat little game, but...
I'm having fun. I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
But like, it for some reason...
Maybe it's just not a great watching game, I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like this game is like visually great, and I love like every second of it.
I don't know.
And,
I'm like, yeah, it's a nice look, it's cool, it's neat, but like, at the same time, I'm also like, I don't feel like taking a nap right now.
I don't know.
I don't know what it is about the game. It's just like sleepy. It's a very sleepy-inducing game.
It's so weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
Fuck. I need help. Give me help.
I'll play FNAF again.
Fuck!
Ooh, how's everyone doing? No.
I gotta finish the game today, because like, if we ever have to come back to this, I don't think Tom's going to be alive.
I'll take a nap during. I'll just actually sleep during it. We can sleep on stream now. It's not a problem.
It's not a problem. It's just I am like, I like don't have enough to talk about on my own.
Chat, would you be alright if I slept on stream?
I don't think anyone's really here anymore.
We just open the. Oh no.
Okay. I will do
I
it.
have to log into Twitter. That's not happening. God damn it. I'm just gonna go in chat and say yes. It was alright if I slept on stream, but then to fucking log into Twitch and I don't remember my passwords again, and I'm not going through that again.
Oops.
Oops. Uh-oh. Oh no, that's not good at all. Oh. How you doing, Andy?
Good.
It's good.
It's good.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
YouTuber's fun.
Tom,
I'm playing a
do you
lot of
ever-
Minesweeper still. I'm still on that kick.
Tom, do you ever have like goals and ambitions and stuff?
I genuinely have not had, like, you know what's an interesting thing? I feel like this is one of those things I feel like most people have, but I don't actually know if it's the case. But just like those like driving things as a kid where it's like, I want to be an astronaut, I want to be a fireman, I want to be like a race car, I want to be a doctor. And, like,
I want to be a race car.
I never had any of that shit. I want to be someone that, like, I never had any of that shit. I never had hopes and aspirations as a kid. Like, I specifically know why that is. I lost them at a certain age. For not obvious reasons to anyone else. But obvious reasons enough to me. I lost all my aspirations. And self-confidence. But, like, I've just never had that really as a thing, even before that.
Oh,
I was
that
like,
doesn't work either?
I was kind of like, I want to be like an architect, but it's really I want to be a builder. I want to be Bob the Builder was a big thing for me for a while, but then like that went out the window after 6th grade. Like I've never had those. I've just like goals and aspirations, ambitions are never a big thing for me because I'm always like, it's unrealistic and not going to happen. And if I have goals, I'm just going to like not do them to my like standards and just be more upset. So not having them to begin with means I just never get hurt by it in a way. So I'd just rather not, because I don't have like a good follow through for shit. Like I don't have that passion. Like I don't have the drive. I don't like to be the leader. I like to follow orders. I don't like to be the one making my own like decisions and all that stuff. I'd rather be told what to do at all times. Like I want to be led. Like that's just the person I am. I want to be Dom. I guess is the best way to put it. Yeah. It was very. After we watched Dissect, Kuni, and we had a conversation with the other person who was there. I like without thinking, I got like really close to just being like, yeah, I just want to be dominated. It was like I like that character because I feel like she
What
could,
the?
like,
I can't move.
she
What
could
the
like
fuck?
destroy. She could beat me in a fight and wouldn't care about my feelings and all that stuff. And I would just be able to dominate me and all that stuff. Like I based in only so many words. I said those things and I was like, oh shit, wait a minute. That came out wrong. Like I didn't mean it like that. That's just a genuine thing. But it's also like that. Like easy for someone to be like, okay, Tom, too much information. Or just like, I would like to have someone who is more powerful than me and a rock and immortal and can just take care of me and I don't have to worry about stuff and like could fight and defend me and all that. Like, but I just said it in such a strange way. And afterwards I realized I was like, could have been a very uncomfortable situation for that person who was just like, what the fuck is Todd doing right now?
I think we laughed it off well enough.
I hope so.
And
like I'm pretty sure it was clear I didn't mean like, yeah, this is my fetish. Which is like, I would like that, that's cool. But I thought about it, I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. But that's generally the way, like, I don't want to be a leader, I don't like it. I like to follow orders and have instructions and be led. To have someone over me, like, do this, do that, like, all seconds is preferable and kind of, like, pleasant to me. I would really enjoy that. Like, I'd be happier in dystopia than anarchy.
Well done. I am impressed. I can't
Me
believe
too.
you made it this far.
That's right. I won't be beaten by you. Now return all my friends.
Why would what if they were just in the ship and they're all dead now? That'd be
I
funny.
just had another brilliant thought. So I have to run now, but I'll see you later. You can be sure of that. See ya!
Hey, wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Wait!
There he goes.
What are we talking about?
Yes!
What are we talking about?
Goals and aspirations.
Do you have it?
And how you want to be dominated by Rock Girl.
I would love, honestly, it would make me, nothing would make me happier to be, there's a lot in there. She's a rock,
She's a rock.
She's a
she
rock
cannot be
and a
destroyed.
mineral.
She's immortal.
Some of them are also metal. Like, there's a lot going there for me. There's a lot going for me. I think I also used a phrase like that. It's like that could do stuff for me. We're just like, what does that mean? It was completely innocent in the way I intended it, but at the same time, like, what actually the fuck does that mean, Tom?
I'll get Freud on that right away.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. Just Freud. He's just gonna be like, oh, of course you want to fuck your mother. Gotcha. I'm like,
this is all about payback.
No.
You ruined my plans one too many times.
He literally invented science so that he could prove that he wanted to fuck his mother. I don't understand.
He could prove, he could justify that he wanted to fuck his mother.
Freud's an interesting man. Very Freud. What are you talking about? Do you have goals or aspirations, asshole?
Yes.
Such as?
The soldiers
being
in the
good.
area are angry
What?
and ready for
Thing.
retaliation.
Not true.
And I won't
Prove
be
it.
responsible
Not
for their
working
actions. Take a look around. I fixed up the park just for you.
Destroyed.
Are you ready
What
for
are
the
your goals
ride
and
of your
aspirations?
life?
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I don't know.
I still use that phrase.
Like, I think,
even
like-
though I'm an adult.
I don't know. I think about it sometimes, and like, I think my only real goal in life is just to be liked by people. But I feel like I'm
What about
fucking
to
that
make
up.
money?
I guess that's useful or something.
I
don't
if
really
there's
care.
A goal or aspiration, it is to have money. I would love to just be Markiplier. Like, to be able to, like, YouTube and all that shit and, like, have money and live in a mansion. I don't know, that'd be cool. I'd love that. And have a cool voice and people be like, you're funny. That'd be awesome. That's general. That's the goal. That's the that's the
makes
deadline.
sense.
That's the ideal.
Yeah.
Clearly not there. Probably never gonna get there. It's not as so simple. It's also one of those things I always think about. Just like, what's the best advice to get if you're thinking about like streaming or making YouTube videos? Do it 27 years ago, when there was no fucking competition and you were the first ones. At the same time, 27 years ago, it wasn't born, but 13 years ago, when like YouTube was just like first infancy, I think, like 12, 13 years ago, I was a fucking kid, so if I did,
was a child.
like, I would be so embarrassed by the shit I did. At the same time, by this point, I'd be a professional. I'd be hilarious at every second of the day. Like, I would be so well trained from having done YouTube.
Yeah.
Like,
Since childhood.
for so long, and having trained those muscles for so long, and also since I was a child. But at the same time, I would be ashamed looking back at any of that shit from my childhood, being like, oh god, I was like an actual child, and my sense of humor is nothing like it was back then. I am so embarrassed by this, but like it made like, you know, like, I guess it's a give and a take. Where like I would definitely regret if I had done it, but like I would be better for it. And
You would regret that you had done it, but also you'd be rich.
I would be much better off. I'd probably be rich, yeah. I'd maybe be rich, successful, or at least happy. I don't fucking know. Like, cause that's like something I've always dreamed, always wanted. Like, I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be famous. I want to be loved. I want to have money and YouTube videos as a job and a career. It would be awesome. I still want that. But at the same time, like, I'm very understanding of like, yeah, probably never gonna fucking happen. This isn't fun. Like, I enjoy this as a hobby. It doesn't have to ever become anything. This is fun enough as is. Like, I take what I have and like, even like the fact that we have people who are regulars. A couple of them.
That's crazy.
That's like, the people who are like, oh, you're interesting enough, even as just the fucking schmucks we are, who don't have like, because like fame propagates fame. Fame just like perpetuates fame. Like,
Exponential growth.
Markiplier, like, in the last 2 years, has gotten like 10 million subscribers. He's at 30 million. Like, fame perpetuates fame. That's just what it is. Like, so it's like the fact that we have people who like find a couple schmucks who aren't anything and aren't even that, who are like all right, and just come back like, hey, how you guys doing? It's like, that's so fucking cool of you guys. So awesome. Like, I love you guys. I respect you, and I'm so happy that I have friends like that have people on here. It's like, yeah, we do.
No.
Awesome.
Don't
I love
worry
it.
about me. I'm fine.
Gratifying in his own way.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Good. Well, I'm glad to see that you're all right. Oh, what a predicament I'm in. I need to get out of here and back to the lab. Do you think you can help me?
The lab's been ransacked, anyways.
But how do I get in there?
He's on the layer above the fucking.
Yeah.
Very top.
Probably
You
modded
should be
Wii.
able to get in here.
Probably the
from there.
modded Wii. Yeah.
Probably.
All right, I'll be right there.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like I think about that stuff every now and then. I'm like, I'd be ashamed, but I'd be better off for it. But at the same time, like, if hindsight was 20/20, at the same time I would have just invested in fucking Tesla and Apple and all, and Google and all that shit, and like in Zoom. I would have just like fucking done everything right and perfect. So like, it's like, why is that the thing I give a shit about when I could just be a super duper millionaire? I don't know. Like, it's all like wishful thinking. I should probably just invest and start doing that shit now. I hope something pays off, cause like, I'm one in, not a million, I'm 1 in 7 billion. 7.8 billion. Like, who the fuck knows how shit's gonna go, if I'm gonna get lucky, if I'm gonna pick the right stuff. Someone has to do it, and it's probably not gonna be me, but at the same time, who knows, maybe I will get lucky.
Oh my god, Tiny Boat with the 5 gifted subs? What?
What's going on?
No way.
What is happening?
No fucking way.
That is incredible.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. What have we done to deserve this? Nevertheless, thank you. That's awesome. It's so cool.
How you doing, Tiny Boat? It's been a while since we've seen you around.
Absolutely. How we doing?
Thank you so much.
You came at a time when we're a bunch of like sleepy peepees, but this is awesome. This is so cool. Also, like,
I think, yeah, that's
fucking
does that
awesome.
put us at
Thank you.
15? I think we get another emote slot now.
Dude, let's go.
I need to get on this shit with the emotes.
5 more
I'm
of those,
fucking
and,
slacking.
and I get to be Amy Rose.
It's true. Fuck.
I become more powerful. Oh my god, but this is definitely. I'm sorry. I'm so tired and so like sleepy right now. I should be like much more like excited.
I don't know what it is about this awesome.
Wake up, Tom.
This awesome, cool
Thank
video
you
game
so
that I
much. That is so cool of you. Genuinely, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Let me put a little bit more energy into it. How we doing? Love lurking in the streams. Was always happy to have you.
Oh yeah.
I was just gushing my freaking eyes out of my mouth. So you're also included that. Thank you for being here. I always like, it's one of those things. I think I mentioned this last time, but like I always say at the end of the stream, thank you so much for the great stream, because genuinely, like, people, everyone in chat, this stream would be worse if it was not for everyone here, whether you're lurking or not. Like,
again, damn it.
just having the number, like, it's just like, it's so gratifying. Like,
just seeing a number that is greater than 0.
Like, it
like,
really
yes.
it does stuff. It makes us happy. So thank you. Like, even if you lurk, like, it is still appreciated. Like, thank you for the great stream. Like, I really do mean that.
Come on.
Come on, Live, you can do this. I believe in you.
It exists somewhere in space. There we go.
Found it. I think because the layers are off, you just because you're going for the wrong
maybe my
spots.
depth perception
like-
is amazing. What?
You're just lucky. I don't know. Oh yeah.
Could be.
Like, this is so cool. Like, the fact that we have fans who are like, hey, how you guys doing? Just warms my heart. This is so cool. Ivy.
No, I tried something new.
Did it go well? What did you try? Was it food? Did you go to a Chinese restaurant and eat chow mein?
Oh yeah.
Have you eaten chow mein before?
Oh no. What is
try
chow
it.
mein again?
I don't fucking know. I think I eaten chow mein. I just for the most recent, like a month ago, I tried General Tso chicken for the first time.
Okay, like a year ago, you tried a hamburger for the first time. What do you
So-
mean?
Technically, it was more than a year ago at this point. But I tried General Tso chicken for the first time. It was good. But it's like, it's the most basic thing. One of the most basic things. I'm not a fucking chow mein, lo mein. What do we say? What's happening? Who said
Lo mein. Yes. Yes. Clown.
Oh shit. Life just got much worse. There is now a clown trying to kill us. This is the worst possible timeline, Ivy. Why did we go to a circus, Ivy? Why did we follow him to a circus?
There's a professor in a.
Why do we care about a
Okay.
circus? Well, why is the professor here? You're right, we came for the professor, but why did the... What's happening?
Cause Spectre made it
Oh,
an
it's
evil
not
amusement park.
I was about to question something. I realized he had a little turn knob sticking out of his bum. I was about to say,
Oh.
why is this clown, like, he's clearly a human. Why is he working against us? He's got a turnstile off him, so he's not a human. He is robot. Robot. Robot.
Ouch. God. Ah!
Well, now
fucked, idiot.
we're now trapped in here with him.
Ah!
And around, he is powerful.
Please don't
only
tell me I have
for-
to climb all the way to the top. No, please, no, no.
You know what? Hey, you know what? Sometimes you win some, you lose some. What are you gonna do?
I should have healed more. I should have healed more before hitting him again.
Hey, hindsight 2020. Hey, I should have healed more. I also should have invested in stocks and bonds and stocks and bonds. Get some
And
poop
Bonnie.
socks. In Bonnie from fucking Five Nights at Freddy's. I should have invested in Five Nights at Freddy's before that blew up.
Yeah.
Should have bought stock in Scott Cawthon. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. Just all those little things in life. Were we talking about the future? That was so long ago. No, what were we talking about? What led into this? Wasn't
I
even
don't
a
know.
conversation.
I have
Aspirations
no
and
clue.
goals, Ivy.
You're right.
What are yours? You still have barely clarified. You want to be loved.
I want to be liked by people.
You want to
and
be
like,
liked.
but like, I am very like bad at.
What if it's not a person who likes you? Do you care less about it? If a dog enjoys your presence, you're like, I don't you mean nothing to me. You're not a person, so the fact you like me is worthless. Huh, Ivy?
No.
You're cold-hearted. Tell me more.
But like, so like I think about it, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm not very
teach
good
me
at like
yours.
social skills and things.
Yeah.
So like, the only way that I can, like, make people like me is to be good at things and be useful to people. And I'm like, well, there's not a lot of
Useful
things that
people is not always gonna make people like you.
I know.
It's just
Like,
gonna make
there's not a
people
whole
walk
lot
over
of
you.
things that
And,
like I am good at.
abuse you.
So I like put a lot of effort into being good at the few things that I am good at, which is why I've put so much time into speedrunning.
Here's the one thing, Ivy. If you can just convince yourself you're not going to be liked unless you do this thing, you're never gonna improve on the things that people are gonna like you for.
No.
Like, you're just gonna if you're just gonna pigeonhole, like, people only like me if it's a Tuesday, you're just gonna be fucking unhappy the rest
What if
of the
that's
week.
true?
You're just gonna be a crabby like Sammy the rest of the week.
I know. And that's how
Look
I
out.
am in real life.
Get it? Cook.
Cookie yum yum.
Delicious.
I think he does 2 hits though. No, he does 1 hit. Okay, good.
We're all dying.
Very good. Oh.
Look out. No!
Fuck! He's impossible!
I think you need to spinny hoop away.
Right, I need a spinning hoop.
Spinny hoop away.
Ah, fuck this place.
Come spin away. Come
Let's go
spin
somewhere else first.
away. Come spin away with me.
Because like it looked like none of the cookies respawned after I died.
Oh.
So I'm gonna go somewhere else first.
Just got cookies.
Wait, I swear there was one more area here. There it is.
There it is.
Toaster.
Toaster. I don't know. So, do you have any other aspirations? Like, what do you want to be when you grow up, Ivy?
I don't know.
Do you want to be a professional streamer? Do you want to be a comic book artist? Do you want to draw
I definitely-
furry icons?
Like I definitely have.
Do you want to be an anime?
I do want to be in it.
Tell me more. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Like I don't know.
Do you want
like,
to be a firefighter?
Like I have a lot of stories that I
What
want
did you want to be
create.
actually when you were growing up and young? Did you want to be an archaeologist or a firefighter? What did you want?
I think I just want to be a paleontologist. Something
Astronaut?
Like that. Astronaut? No, never astronaut.
Got a
That was never
sweet
like.
astronaut. Tell me more.
I think astronaut was like, oh yeah, that's too much work. I don't think I could do that.
Well, that's fine.
I know. Well, it's very hard to react to things.
You want to be a paleontologist, though?
I wanted to be a paleontologist for a long time, and then I was
What's the
thinking
paleontologist again? What exactly
they
is that?
study dinosaurs.
Of course.
But I thought they were cool. I thought they were pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Then I
Uh,
learned they're a bunch of fucking assholes and hot.
and then at some point, I was just like, I don't think I do want to do that. I think I just think dinosaurs are cool. And I like learning about dinosaurs and like other cool animals, like ancient animals, and just regular animals that exist, you know?
Yeah.
That still exists. Those are also cool.
Pangolins are fucking neat.
Pangolins are kind of awesome.
Elephants, pretty sick
Probably
as
in my
well.
top 10 animals.
Yeah. Capybaras, also.
Capybaras, pretty sick.
Sick.
Have you ever seen an anteater? Those are cool.
They're neat, they're interesting. They're up there.
Pigs, pretty solid.
No, not in my top 10. Anteaters also not in my top 10, but they're neat. They're cool.
Tom, what about dogs?
Dogs are easily in my top 3. Dogs are also in my top 3. We have established that, actually.
What
My
is
top-
your top 3, actually?
Dogs number 1, birds number 2, horses number 3.
Really, horses.
Yeah, we've talked about this. I asked you what yours was, and you couldn't figure any. You had like axolotl.
Axolotl's easily number
other
1. Like,
thing-
pangolin's also pretty good.
You had one other. Was I don't know, not penguins.
Not,
You had something
I had
else.
pangolin also. Definitely
I
pangolin. There's
couldn't
like
even
one,
think of a third one, I think.
Yeah, the third one is difficult for me because like there's so many other animals that are also cool.
And then I went on a thing of trying to find all the animals I like. Crash.
I gotta think. More.
Elephants are fucking sick. They're awesome. Capybaras also
There's a
pretty
lot of
cool.
Like there's a lot of cool lizards. There's a lot of cool frogs and stuff. There's a lot of cool things.
I don't know.
Fuck. The third best is the hardest one for me. I don't know why.
Yeah. Horses definitely like birds and dogs are definitely like stand on like tippy
Oh, that
toes.
Spectre coin is fucking impossible. to
Definitely
get.
stand on
It's so
tippy
hard.
toes above horses, where I'm just like they're definitely like higher up there. But horses are one of those things, an animal I think is really cool and respect. And any animals that's like becomes friends with humans and like you can develop a relationship with, I'm like that's an awesome animal. I enjoy that. You can become buds and pals. Foxes, raccoons, or animals. Oh, not my top 10 though. Deer, no, they piss me off too much.
Yeah, deer
Too
pissed
often.
me the fuck off
They piss
also.
me off too often. Oh, there's cool animals all everywhere. It's fascinating stuff. But yeah, like the only thing I ever kind of wanted to be was I wanted to be a chemist. But
Crabs.
I want to be a crab.
Crabs have to be number 3.
I want to be a
Crabs
crab.
are easily number 3.
Alright, fair enough. We did it. It took only like months, but we
Crabs
figured
are
out what
fucking
number 3
awesome.
was.
Reach it from
We
here.
got there.
I've got to find a way in there.
There must be a way in here
We
somehow.
need a way
Or
in
giant
there.
ice
Why not get a
pods
way
also.
out of the cage?
Ah, but giant ice
took a
pods so
long
cool
time.
too. Fuck.
Fucking make up your mind out.
Damn it.
Here.
Number 3 is
One
still
or
up in
the
the
other.
air.
You can only have one.
Nah, crabs are awesome.
The other one kills you in your sleep. Which is it, Ivy? Which do you love and which kills you in your sleep?
Kirby,
the
please get me out of here.
crabs.
I'm cold.
Kill you or
I'm
love you?
scared, and I
Yes.
have a fear of heights.
No? Wrong.
She's afraid of heights also, which sucks because
Too
she's
bad
over
that
a
my
bottom
name
step.
is Heights.
Shit.
She'll never love me.
No.
That's so sad. What a try. Oh, that'd be such a great character. It's like I'm afraid of heights, and then there's just a guy
Malcolm
named
Heights or something
who
like
has
that.
like a crush on her, who just like is in love with her. And he's just like she'll never love me. She's like she's so cruel. Always talking about how she's afraid of heights. I'm a nice man. Like he's like one of those like monsters. Like I only want to be kind and make friends, but she always says how afraid she is of me. Oh. If only my name wasn't Heights, perhaps she would love me then.
That goes. More specters.
Such a stupid. I love it though. That's a great. Uta was fucking aspirations. What's the last thing I wanted to be was. It wasn't even genuine. I want to be a chemist, but it's only because I love chemistry. It's the same. You want to be a paleontologist because you love
Yeah,
dinosaurs.
I just love dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs are just cool. I don't
And
want to
then,
be
like-
a chemist. I just want to learn about chemistry. That's it.
Like then when I was
I
in
can't
like
handle
middle
the part where I
school.
pour
and
the acid on my hands.
Then when I was in middle school and stuff, it was just like, I want to be like a fucking what? Fuck brain. I want to be a YouTuber. It'll be cool.
I want to be a VTuber.
I want to be a VTuber.
VTuber.
Honestly, VTuber doesn't sound too bad. I get to like be on stream and do stream things, and also no one has to look at what I actually look like. That's awesome.
And everyone thinks I'm hot.
Oh, everyone thinks I'm hot, but I'm not really that hot.
The last good VTuber was Gorillas.
It's true.
That's-
They did
that's-
it first, and they did it the best.
That's my hill I'm gonna die on.
Fuck! Monkey! Yes.
What the fuck? What else was we on? What else is that going on, dude?
Shit. Just put the fucking car.
Car.
It's not that hard. Just put the car.
But yeah. Oh. Like it's, I'd say of course, YouTuber, streamer is still one of those dreams I have, obviously.
And like I really wanted to be a
As I
voice
said,
actor at some point.
that was the
like,
thing,
I just
too.
really enjoy
wanted
like
to do
doing funny.
voiceover.
It's like I really enjoy doing funny voices. I think
Yeah.
it's really fun.
That's
Which
the
is
thing.
why I keep doing Kermit voices for some fucking reason. Could be like an actual girl, like could look like pretty and stuff, you know, that would be cool.
Why do you have to be pretty if you're a girl, though? That's what I say. What if you're just fucking
Because of
bone
social,
ugly?
because of social standards, and, you know, and like I want people to like me. And,
What if they all just point and laugh at you instead?
no,
And all bully you?
I don't
Wouldn't that
want
be
that.
cool too?
No. Don't do that. No.
What if we all just bully Ivy? Wouldn't that be fun?
No. Don't
No.
bully me.
You could also just be a real person too. It's true. Like, you don't have to be a VTuber. I feel like there's a thing about VTubers where I'm just like, there's a weird, honest, like, ingenuity of it. We're just like, they are all playing a character.
I feel like
Even if the characters themselves, it's not genuine in a way.
it's weird though, because
And
like
they're
I
just
feel
like-
like what I like
me.
certain VTubers for is like
That
when
they're lollies.
it's like no, it's like the moment when they like break character and like they like have that.
Yeah, like a
moment.
human interaction.
Yeah, that's like the interesting part, honestly. And then they
Yes.
also look like an anime girl, which is funny.
VTuber. Yeah, when it's just like a fucking person. It's like, if we weren't people, it'd be like, we'd have a prodigal son, I guess, about like, hey, now they're a person again. Maybe, I don't know, but like...
Fuck! Monkey!
I was wanted to go off of that before that, though. Like,
I don't know why I'm just like stuck in Kermit voice for like the past like
Oh,
2 weeks.
yeah.
It's really weird. It's like it's like my go-to voice for some reason.
Here's the thing, you need to just do more voices. That's the thing you don't do enough for what you say you enjoy voices. Do more voices.
I do enjoy doing them. I just like am
have some
self-conscious
characters.
about doing
You're not-
them well. Is the
Should
thing.
not have be self-conscious.
No.
Have some fucking confidence in yourself, asshole.
Fuck
you.
you.
Bring me down a little
My,
more
that's my
gently.
line.
Well, it's not my fault.
It was my line. That was my
Didn't
catchphrase.
you
It was.
see that the cage fell
I used to
on
have
its own?
characters. You do that now.
That's the thanks I get.
I used to have Mr. Funny and all that
Head
shit. You
too
do
hard.
that.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Now,
What'd you
where
say?
is Spectre?
He was like, oh, that's the
haven't
thanks
found
I get.
What about Jake?
She's fucking huge.
He's
She's so
taller than him.
tall.
What have you been doing all this time? Let's go. We've got to find them.
Why are you yelling at me?
Where are you going?
I'm going back to the lab. We can't find them or beat them without our equipment. Besides, you don't need me here.
It's not like I like you, Babaka.
She's just getting scared by the attractions.
I thought you just like fell off a cliff. I'll be honest. What the? I thought you just like walked off that and just like fell in like there's just a bottomless pit
Oh, no,
there.
it's
like
a
she
height.
just missed the thing and she just like fell and died.
I'm scared of those.
he like she screamed in fear and he was just like whatever. Like he did not give a shit. What was it? I was gonna say back to the VO though. Like I wanted to be a voiceover and do that kind of shit a lot, but in like an ingenuine way where it's just like I said that and I don't fucking know what that means, but I want to do it. But it's not like it's something I've actually put like the brain power into comprehending. Like, but like people have always in my life been like, you have such a great voice. You should be a radio host. You should be like, you should do sports casting. You should read audiobooks. People always said that about me. You have such a great voice. And I've just never taken advantage of it. People always are like, I enjoy listening to your voice. And I've been like, I want people to like me. I like when people laugh and enjoy me also. So like, people just enjoy listening to my voice. I want to give more people my voice. I would love to do that. But fucking, I don't know what it means. Like I say, like, all the time. Man, I'd love to be VO. This today, I'm gonna start doing this. This is what I'm gonna do from now. I'm gonna try and be a voiceover actor. Like, this is my next step in life. And I don't fucking pursue it because I don't fucking know how to. I'm still fucking a kid in my head. You know, I'm just a fucking child, yo. I don't know. Like, I don't think about shit. I don't know what it means.
Talk shit, get hit.
Yeah, it's fucking, I don't know what it means to be a voiceover. It's a
Well, it
lot of
needs to
fucking
get
hard
hit.
work.
I've never been hit.
It's a lot of fucking hard work, then it's just like, well, I can't do it if I just sit on my ass, but that's all I fucking do. I don't know.
Ouch.
It's interesting.
Ouch.
It's one of those things that's always been a thing for me. I've always wanted to do. And
Oh my god. Thank you so much. What are you doing, dude?
this guy's insane. This guy's mental.
Fucking
Fucking crazy. Why is this now? Why is it whenever we're tired and have nothing, do we just pour our hearts out?
I don't know.
Let's come to this. But
thank you so much.
Thank you so much, genuinely. It's so kind of you. Money you're putting out of your own dang pocket.
Into mine.
Now I have a sub. I am now more powerful. If you have a sub, it makes you a dom, doesn't it? That's fucking crazy. to think
Holy
about.
shit!
Whoa.
Tom, you should totally subscribe.
That's a great idea. Maybe I should. That'll sort me out. But there's so many things like that. It's like, oh man, I'd love to do that. And so like, this actually, when I first did this, was the first step in my head of becoming a voice actor. Or voiceover. I was definitely a voice actor at the time. Now I really didn't realize, yeah, it's definitely voiceover is more where I think I can handle. Like, I can act a little bit, but only in the moment that I'm completely inspired and not just from scratch. Like, I'm not a great actor. You know, I can't just pull out of a fucking act. But like, I don't know, like, it was like, I'm gonna like, put myself out there and become more social and learn how to talk and learn how to like speak and all that shit, which is important fucking skills if you're gonna talk as a living voiceover. It's like you're not gonna hit though, really. I don't know what happened.
Did it? He just died.
Hey, if it
Let's go.
That's it. Back to lurking.
Alrighty. Appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
Thanks to your gadgets, Professor. No, the gadgets don't contain any real power. It's all in how you were able to use them. The true power is inside of you, Spike. You've grown. You've learned a lot.
Why is he angry? Why are you angry at me? The true power is inside of you, Spike.
He's determined.
The true power is fun. It's not inside of me. It's inside of you. I wish I had the true power, but it's only inside of Spike.
I want to finish this, but I don't want to finish this.
Fucking
I'm just looking at it and like, no. I'll wait till the end. But if no one does anything by the end, this is going to be finished.
I'm afraid there isn't.
Yeah, don't waste it, of course.
Yeah,
Maybe you should continue to search for.
No, then I'll have to open another one. I don't want that. I don't want that.
Promise me that you'll be careful. I will.
I will.
I will.
I missed all of their conversation, I'll be honest. But like, there's so many things that are just like, these are like basically, yeah, it was also a part, like, me working the job as a front desk person and streaming was two things I had planned to do to make myself more social and able to talk. I thought both of them would go in the same direction. All the streaming has done is allowed me to talk about myself. That's all it's like fixed. Working an actual like front desk job has made me actually able to be more social in social situations. Like, I'm still awkward though at work, and if I go to a store, I can talk to the cashier, but it's gonna be a little awkward. But I can do it. Like I can handle it. It's not like I'm just like just awkward, uncomfortable, you know, about the whole thing. So it's good. Like, streaming is one of those things I did to like better myself as a person. But it was again also my first steps of like, I'm gonna do voiceover, voice acting, I'm gonna be Game Grumps, and everyone's gonna love me. I don't know. Spectre Land.
Spectre Land.
Chariot attack. Oh fuck, it's the undead chariot.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Jake.
Run away, there's skeletons.
Jake.
Just come back to the lab.
Don't even bother, Spike. You and I have always been good competitors, but this is it. Let's settle this once and for all. Let's see who's really the best. Let's
what?
go.
Just the best.
Are we doing a race? This is a little unfair. He has the Batmobile.
Ow.
I think he's cheating. I don't think it's a fair competition and contest.
Yeah. Get destroyed.
Why does he get to drive around in like a fucking Hot Wheels? Like one of those Hot Wheels from the fucking TV shows that are ridiculous and insane.
And also control many Hot Wheels that are also ridiculous and
true.
insane.
Not fair. Why can't I be a Hot Wheels? Emotions. What are my fucking goals in life right now? I don't know. Really, right now, I just think I want to be Markiplier. It's a genuine thing I think about in my time day to day. Like, I just keep coming back to. I think I genuinely do want that in life. I'd love to be Markiplier. Like, I just think he's got such a cool life. What a cool dude. What a likable guy people enjoy. I'd love to be that. Just a genuine way. What do you want? Like, what drives you? Like, do you see people does that actually drive you in any way?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it might be just a hindrance. I have no fucking clue.
It just is something that happens from time to time, but I don't think it drives you.
No.
I mean, maybe it does. Because, I mean, the way you talk about yourself, like, I just want people to like me, so I'm like, what if I was just, like, was something? What if I just was a speed run? That people it sounds pretty depressed.
Maybe.
Fair
Maybe
enough.
that is the most depressing thing I've ever fucking said about myself. I don't know.
I mean, it's not depressing, but it's like you can read between the lines and just see like, well, that's just a fucking wrong way to think about yourself. That's going to like just pigeonhole you into being sad.
Are you okay? Spike? Oh, this is so weird.
Kiss him.
I don't
Kiss.
remember.
Kiss.
Kiss.
I can't
Kiss.
remember what I've been doing.
Are you okay? Don't you remember anything at all? Have you forgotten about the apes? Or about working with Spectre?
Spectre? Apes? What are you talking about? Ow, 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 ouch! My head.
Yes, it's really you. You're back to
It
normal.
really is your
I'm
head
so glad to see you again.
that hurts.
His head really hurts.
I do remember something about
He needs an
Jake's
Advil.
head always hurt. He's back. It's him.
But what?
Yeah! I'm so glad you're back. Let's go
You're
tell the
hurting me.
professor.
Put me down.
Oh, look, you've broken the spell. It's just
It was a spell?
It was a magician the whole time.
He cast a magic spell?
exactly as I planned it.
Who's that?
It's Spectre.
Spike, I guess I underestimated your strength. You're smarter than I thought you were. I could use somebody like you. Why don't you join me and we'll conquer the world together? When we're a team, no one will be able to beat us.
You're crazy if you think I'll team up with you.
Why all of a sudden would we join you? We've been fighting you the whole time. Why would we just out of nowhere? Yeah, maybe what if we were a team? That'd be really cool.
Yeah. Honestly, I never thought of it that way.
Today we're
When
team
you,
up with the
if you
fucking
offer
apes.
like that, you know.
I feel like today betraying humanity and just teaming up with the apes.
Yeah, I've got to catch Spectre.
I'm going with you. Ouch.
No,
Oh.
it's better if you go back and help the
No.
professor.
It's better if
You
you
need to
his lips are
regain
out so
strength.
far. No.
The professor will need your protection.
But
It's so funny. I love it. They're so great.
I love the shaky cam.
I understand. I'll do that. I'll get back right away.
Can you get back there on your own?
Of course. No sweat.
Well, a lot of progress is made in
Okay,
this
then.
level.
I'm going too.
Okay. Spike! Good luck.
How about Spike? Which way is back? Where the fuck am I? What is where? Like, how does he does not know where he fucking is?
Nope.
You have to teleport through time, space, dimensions to get back to the lab. I'll be honest. I
Yeah.
don't think he knows how to get back. But I mean, hey, you know what? He said he'll be fine.
Fine.
I'll take his word for it.
No.
Learn your lesson. Good. Thank you. What else is going on though? What else is happening in the old head brain space? Brace.
Embrace the
Think
space.
about Skyrim now. I don't know why. I miss Skyrim's fun. I want to play Skyrim. It's a fun game.
Welcome.
Welcome! This is the last level or some shit? Hello?
Maybe.
Gotcha.
Getting close.
Huh? What? The castle's flying.
Delayed
what?
reaction?
Oh no, Princess Peach.
Oh no, Princess Peach.
I gotta go save her. Bowser stole her castle.
What a shame. Alright, cool.
There it goes.
I guess that's now happening. There's now floating, like, castle and pylon. Yeah, why not? If it works, it works.
That's
Careful.
true.
No more castle there, Ivy.
Oh.
Slippery. How did you do?
Doing good.
It's good. Any more topics? Any more things? Thought about aspiration and all that stuff?
I don't know. I had like one short thing that I wrote down like a while ago that I just read and it was like, oh, I guess I could talk about that maybe.
Why the hell not? Go.
It was like you were like asking me like why I don't like have analytical thoughts and stuff, like why I don't like.
Why don't you think about animals?
Why don't I think about animals?
Why do you have animal political thoughts? Why don't you have political thoughts anymore, Ivy?
No, but like I was thinking about it and I was like I feel like a lot of my analytical skills like developed in like high school.
Yes.
And it was definitely
so did mine. Yeah.
Like it was definitely because like when you're in high school you kind of have to like constantly justify like who you are and like your opinions and stuff. So like I was always thinking like why do I like this thing that's like super weird and niche and like no one else that I know would like this for any reason other than the exact reasons that I like it, and they are definitely not going to like it for those reasons. And like I think it's just like I don't feel the need to justify myself anymore, so I just don't think about it.
Yeah, like
I'm just like I just enjoy things because I'm like, yeah.
For me, it was definitely like I have to justify like my because I have self-esteem issues, and I was like I have to justify why people like me, or else they might realize they don't like me in a way. So it was like I have to always be interesting and likable and funny, and have something witty or something or other to talk about. So I was constantly thinking about stuff in my free time, like a funny joke, a funny just like put a rhyme that like is a question, like just things like that to entertain, even if it's small and stupid, just to like justify my like inclusion into the friend group. Even though everyone liked me, I was just like constantly felt like I need to, I should be validating myself, and you know, putting my worth there. You know what I mean? And so I was constantly figuring out like ways to be like funny, just say some weird quirky thing and just like catch people off guard and have them laugh, and all that kind of stuff. Like that's where a lot of my like analytical like thoughts as well came from, was that same like place of trying to just like find something to talk about so people like, you know, remind people that they like me and all that shit. Especially because you and me used to talk analytically all the time, so it was like, well, yeah, that's what we do, especially. That maybe
like there were several times where we would just fucking like sit on a couch and be like, you ever think about this thing? And then we just talk about that one thing for like 2 hours. And
it's great.
Like, well, that was a fun time.
It's fun, yeah, it's fun. Just like talking and just like shooting the shit about something. It's great. I love that. Like it's genuinely a lot of fun. But then also, I think a lot of it also came from the I grew up with internet intellectualists as well.
That's true.
Who were opinionated and were just
intellectualism.
They're just like, yeah, I can't understand why someone would disagree with this point, and I believe it wholeheartedly, and I don't know how someone could enjoy this game that I don't. Like, it's just like, I'm now like in a mature place where I'm just like, no, I understand why someone could enjoy this thing I don't. Like, that's completely valid to me.
Yeah, like I definitely
I'm too afraid to step on anyone's toes when I know I'm just as likely to be wrong. Like, I'm no more correct. I can't say these things for certain. Like, what I know of, like, any, like, rude opinion is stepping on someone's toes, probably, so I'm like, it's hard for me to make them. I can talk shit about phones, of course. That's one thing everyone will complain about till the cows come home. But, like, if I was talking to, like, Captain Apple, like, you know, John Apple himself, like, I probably wouldn't bring up these conversations. I don't know. You know, I wouldn't do that to someone's face. Like, I want to be, like, I don't want to be an asshole and say that stuff, even though, like, being an asshole would make me have more interesting opinions, even if it means, like, people are annoyed by my opinions. At least people be, like, interested, like, more invested, like, oh, this guy said some shit I disagree with, fuck him. I'm gonna watch his stuff, like, I'm annoyed by that, but it's a character thing, I don't fucking know. Like, Aaron Hansen, like, he has all kinds of opinions everywhere, it's just like, what the fuck are you going on? What are you high? But at the same time, it's like, yeah, it's just the way it is, it's just a character trait in a way. Like, it can be likable too, but it's just like, I'm so afraid to step on toes and all that stuff. We're just like, I know, I might be wrong. I would not die for an opinion, for my opinions. I might be wrong. Bertrand Russell. Like, that's genuinely the way I feel about shit all the time. Like, and so, like, me coming up with those opinions is just such less of a thing for me now. Like, when I don't have to justify and constantly, like, hang out and be like, we have to go to lunch now, which means I have to have at least one thing I say. I have to have at least one interaction with someone to, like, validate Tom is funny and people like Tom. you know, I have to at least have one thing in the tank. Like, I don't have to do that anymore. So, like, I don't have that part of my brain trained anymore, I guess. I don't know. Like, I want to think more analytically, and I want you to do it to push me also is the other thing.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I want you to do it so that I have that, like, encouragement, but also because I enjoy that. And I think, like, you especially think very lowly of yourself and don't respect yourself and haven't made a video for you and have made a video for me that's edited on the channel. Is proof. What the fuck?
Well, one, it's also me doing it for you. It feels weird to me to do a video of like, man, I'm so great, look at me go.
Yeah, have some fucking ego for yourself, buddy boy. Have some fun. Be like, hey, it's fucking Ivy time.
What the fuck is happening?
He's offset from where he actually physically is.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
There's some fucking like, hey, Ivy's cool. Just fucking like remind people that Ivy's fucking sweet. Or else you're gonna keep justifying yourself like, people like Tom better. It's not, it's just fucking proof that like, yeah, Ivy's fucking cool. Remind people like, yeah, I'm awesome. That's what you gotta do. You've had ideas, you just don't follow through with it. I don't fucking care about your excuses, just fucking do Ivy shit.
And funny.
Yeah.
And I make
like, I'd love
jokes.
to learn to edit. I'd do shows, edit a video, but fucking, I don't know how to edit a video. I don't have any of the
It's
fucking
not
resources.
actually that hard.
Fucking time.
Yeah, it's just that you don't have the things.
I don't have the time to learn how to do that shit. I don't have the time to do it. Like, I have a job and all that stuff that's like holds me up too much. All that stuff and all the things I'm trying to do. I don't know. It's like I wish I could, but like, fucking I can't. Like, I don't know. Oh shit! I'm sort of losing the plot. What were we talking about? Rewind it for a second. Oh, people, you don't respect yourself enough, though. Like, that's a thing that I think everyone can agree upon. Is that you don't respect yourself enough.
Oh fuck!
You don't give yourself enough credit.
Ah, I see.
That's cute and clever. You have to have him be on the like ledge. Yeah.
Fuck!
Easy come, easy go. Sorry, little guy. What was the through line of all this? What did start this?
Opinions?
Opinions, people like me. Oh yeah, I want you to do more of that shit. I want you to talk and like have more of those analytical things for my own sake as well.
I don't know. It's just like I just don't think about it anymore. You know?
It's one of the things you were always good at. You were good at being smart.
I was good at being smart and thinking and having opinions.
Like, there's a part of me that's like, I want to play myself as a character and have those intellectual opinions, but I know I just can't like force myself to do it. But I also know, like, if you did shit, like, I can easily, like, devil's advocate myself and then come up with something.
Yeah, you are very good at just being a contrarian to anything I fucking say.
It's, my dad is, my uncles are, it runs in the family. It really does. Contrarianism is just, like, devil's advocatism. It's just a thing for my family.
You just find it fun because you're fucking crazy.
I don't know. It's just such a like inherent thing for us. We all do it. We do it constantly. But yeah, no, I enjoy it. Like, I don't even know if I enjoy it. I just like I can't help it. It's compulsive, baby. It's just like, I don't know. I think cancer's bad, just like Einstein. It's like, well, I mean, cancer's not that bad. I mean, we'll have to go at some point. Like, it'll just come out of nowhere some days. Like, I will say stuff and then be like, I'm sorry I said that, because, like, I don't fully mean it. I feel like it misrepresents me. I was just in a mood. Because also, like, I have the issue of, like, I will talk from my gut sometimes, and my gut and my head are two separate places where I'm like, I'm aware I'm gonna regret having said this statement, and I don't fully even mean it, even in this moment.
But I'm going to say it, because I think it's funny.
Because this is my gut feeling, this is my gut instinct and how it feels. Like, this is just how it is, even though I know it's probably wrong and probably could get me canceled. Like, this is how I gut feel. But even though I'm like, yeah, probably should walk that one back.
Maybe a little bit.
I definitely have that
just
too.
Just a little.
The head and the heart don't go in sync for me. When it comes to conversion.
They're mass manufacturing this shithole.
What is it, a church? Mass manufacturing.
You're right. Right.
We should start a church. No.
We did that. I don't think it went very well.
I don't remember, but it probably didn't.
That's good that you don't remember, honestly.
I remember now. Now I remember. Didn't go very well. That's right.
Did not go very well.
But I figured I was Jesus, though. That's funny.
It was cool that you were Jesus.
Good times.
You don't have long hair anymore, so you don't really.
I'm much less fitting for the picture now that I cut my hair. I'm not like the hair to the shoulders. You also had hair to the shoulders. You still do. What am I talking about? That hasn't changed.
Yeah.
Your hair still is long.
My hair was shorter back then.
It's cool when we used to be like twins, and everyone was like, "Are you are you brothers?" It's like, no.
Are you siblings?
Are you siblings? Are you twins? It's like, nah. Are you sisters? Nah. No one ever confused me for a girl though, so it's cool. It was like we used to hang out all the time. We looked alike, and like, yeah, it was
in
fair.
middle school.
In middle school,
Just
and
to
early high
clarify.
school, but like probably after like freshman year we definitely grew apart physically more. We were less. There's really just a height difference between us. But after that,
Yeah, Tom was just fucking massive. He's just fucking massive.
I was fucking massive. I was taller, at the deeper voice of the two.
And everyone liked him because he dated all the cheerleaders.
I dated all the fucking cheerleaders.
At once?
Yeah, at once. It was awkward, and then they all beat me up when they realized I was cheating on literally all of them. But hey, at the end they were like, we beat you up, but I mean, you're still pretty cool. So
You're
it's like,
still really
you're
cool,
still
and we
pretty
will
cool.
be your friend.
If you hadn't cheated on all of us, it would have been all. But you fucking, like, it was like, but you're still cool.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
It really means a lot.
What
to
can
me.
I say? I'm cool and popular.
It's true.
That was just my catchphrase in high school.
Man, if only we
Cool.
actually had cheerleaders in high school, so that wouldn't have made any sense.
It's true, yeah. There was like no cheerleaders.
There were zero cheerleaders. None.
I think there were some,
Not
but we
a
just
one.
never saw them.
Did they actually exist? Were there actually cheerleaders in our school?
At football games, which we never fucking went to a single one, obviously.
That's true. We did not attend that shit once. Fuck. Why'd I hold my mid-air momentum like that? I'm stupid.
Great question that I don't have a good
I need to go
answer for.
this way. Fuck.
Bold choice.
Monkey.
Bold choice.
Mold choice.
Yeah, you don't appreciate yourself nearly enough. I'll be the one to tell you, be like, you can just respect yourself, asshole. I won't say it in a polite way. I will just say it in that, like, blunt. You're a fucking asshole. Go respect yourself. Which probably doesn't help much, because then you're probably gonna get defensive. Like, fucking, why shouldn't I be able to hate myself? That's
Yeah,
what
fuck you.
Like, that's what I would do. Like, I've trained you to now. Like, the default is like, fuck you. Is the default reaction instead of like an actual like.
Instead of an actual response or conversation.
It's just such a default like front of the brain type of thing now. It's like, oh fuck you, instead of actually conversing with the problem.
This guy is fucking hard as shit to grab. This guy is like one of the hardest monkeys in the entire fucking game.
Oh no.
He's
that's
so
not
tough.
what I
Because you have to manage this. And then he's got this whole maze that he's going through. And then he's only out for like a second, unless he goes to the other side. But like it's very rare for him to actually do. It's tough. It's tough. Shit. Yeah, see? Like, yes. Yes, no. Fuck you. It's so hard.
It's difficult.
Don't shoot my dude.
No, yeah. I do want you to do more analytical shit, just because it's fun. I enjoy it for myself. Like, also, because I always thought you were... Here's the thing, like, of the two of us, we always competed between the two of us of, like, because we were always in classes together and shit like that, and always, like, we're smart and we enjoy a lot of the same things and like talking analytically with each other. So, we sort of, like, had this, like, competition, like, almost unspoken between each other. It's like, yeah. We're both, like, A students in this math class, so, like... It's us versus like we're rivals, sort of egging each other on to be better. But like of the two of us, I always thought of you
We should have just
definitely
gone
as
to.
the smarter.
We honestly just should have gone to like the same college for like a fucking math course or something like that. Like
do you
that's.
want to?
No, I don't.
We can vlog it.
We could vlog it. You're right. Think of all the free content.
All
What
the
is
free
this?
content. It's Undertale. There it is. But no, yeah. Like, there's always thought I've used like the smarter of us and all that shit. I was keeping up.
I do have a very
like,
high IQ. It pushes up glasses that I don't have.
Do you want mine? Do you want to borrow them?
Yeah, sure.
No, they're mine.
They're too strong.
They're.
Fuck! Stop blowing up my dude. Fuck you. I hate him. He's so hard.
Just catch
He's
someone else.
so hard.
Just go catch a cold or something. I don't fucking know. Just
Yeah, you're
get
right.
some other monkey. There are other monkeys in the sea, right? There's other fish.
There's other monkey.
There's other monkey, sea monkey do, right? I hope so.
Monkey.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm very thankful for my friends, I should say. Having friends and the ability to have friends who have helped me dye my hair and just be there and be cool peeps and all that shit. And, I don't know, I love friends. But yeah, I feel like we've always been super duper close. So we've always been like competing and all that stuff. As like friend rivals, we're just, I don't know. We're always like foils and all that stuff. It's cool. It's funny how like our relationship. Oh, it was neat. High school though was high school was an interesting time though, where like you have to interact and talk to people.
But you don't like any of them?
You don't have to like them, but you have to interact and have friends and all that shit. Like, and there's some like I liked our friends definitely. There's definitely people who were cool and I liked, but definitely were not my friends as well because we were lucky and had a school that had no fucking bullying. For some fucking reason.
Yeah, some fucking reason, which baffles me to this day.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It's like, especially considering how much I was bullied in fucking like elementary school. It's like it just baffles me. Like they all
should have been bullied.
It's just like the people that were bullying me just were suddenly like, oh yeah, we're chill. Like as soon as we get into middle school, it's just like, yeah, you're cool, and we want to be like cool and chill, and I'm just like, you like made my life a living hell. Fuck you. Get out of my fucking face. I hate you.
Yeah, we mellowed out and all that shit.
No! I'm sorry, I'm gonna be the one to hold a grudge here.
You would make a good grudge from the ring, but that's neither here nor there. It's Samara, not the grudge. What is it? Is it a grudge? I don't know. Whatever that fucking movie. Oh, it's the Grudge. That's the one that has the grudge in it.
Of course.
Took me a second. Too longer than it should have. Took me many seconds too longer than it should have, really. But we got there in the end, so that's what really matters. But, I don't know, it's interesting. School is such a fascinating place. Such an interesting formational, like, social experiment. It's such a fascinating experiment, like social experiment.
It's such a funny experiment.
Like it's so interesting, like how like just so much that goes on in there, under the scenes. That's just like not the main purpose of school, but I guess like learning to be social, all that stuff is a part of school in any case. So fair enough. But like all the stuff that they don't tell you to have friends, they don't tell you to go make friends, or there's no class that's like. You don't have friends by the end of the week. You're gonna fail the test. No, it's just like one of those unspoken like this is what you're supposed to do. So fucking do it. There's no instructions or guides or any of that shit. Just like if it happens, it happens. Which is also this is such. I think I've talked about it. This was such a difficult thing for me. I never learned how to make friends.
Because everyone just wanted to be your friend. Because you're just so cool and popular.
Everyone just liked to be made friends with me. But it's like, that's such a cool, like, humble brag, but at the same time, literally, if I lost friends with someone, I wouldn't know what to do.
Exactly.
To make new friends. If I lost my friends, I would be fucked. That's the reason I was so keen on keeping them, because it's just like, if I lose my friends, like, I don't know what I would do.
I'm so lucky for actually landing on holy shit.
Like, I don't know what I'd do. Like, I don't know how to make friends. I don't know how to read people. I don't know how to do that shit. Everyone's always just made friends with me and liked me. I don't know how to fucking do that shit. It's like well beyond my understanding. You know, I don't know. So it's just like, it's also one of those things where just like me needing to prove myself is just like, that's like lack of self-confidence of like, what if I lose? But like that just hang over me, that fear of like, I just did it perfect the first time and I don't know what I did. I just did it by accident. It was a fluke, but I just got it. So like I didn't make the mistakes and learn how to actually do it. I just have to assume that I know how to do it again the second time. It's so difficult. It's like almost a humble brag, where it's just like, oh yeah, I just did everything perfect. And never
I was just so fucking good. I don't even know what I could possibly do wrong.
There's a TV monitor showing you.
Yeah.
But it's just like if anything goes wrong, I don't know what to fucking do, and it's actually terrifying. Like I think about it all the time. Where it's just like, fucking like if like I wouldn't know what to do. You know, with so many things that have just gone perfectly for me in my life, and all the things that don't go well, like fucking. Always are like throw a complete wrench in my plans. I'm like, I just give up. I have no idea what to do. It's so difficult for me. We're just like everything. I'm so used to things working out. I guess failure is just such a hard thing for me to deal with because I dealt with it not enough. don't fucking know. It's so weird to talk about and not sound like a fucking asshole.
Like a fucking prick.
Like a fucking lucky prick.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain this. But like, I don't know. It's one of those things that does haunt me and scare the fuck out of me. It does, like, what if, like, I just wake up one day and people just realize, like, wait a minute, I don't like you. You're not interesting or funny or, I don't know why I'm friends with you. Like, I'd be like, that thought scares the shit out, just mortifies the fuck out of me.
Okay, that was what I did wrong. I just didn't fucking... Yeah, I fell off as soon as I touched this platform. Sad. Whoa, robot.
You have to send it back to yourself?
I did send it. No, I won't. I don't need to, because you can just fly up there.
Fine.
I can handle it.
That'll be alright. Famous last words, you know what they say? If the words are famous, that means I'm famous too, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that means I'll live on forever. I'll effectively be immortal.
Yeah, instead of having kids, I'll just have words.
Oh, yes. My legacy will live on for all time.
Yes.
Because my last words were just so famous.
Ah! Will live on forever. This is his last words because he died. Just screaming or
Actually, our good friend and compatriot,
really
Too Bodacious,
his last words were
No, he was the only person who fucking stayed at my house until midnight. Yesterday.
Ow. There's another chair back there. I forgot about that.
Yeah, there is another chair here that's just empty and sad. He was the only person who stayed at my house until midnight.
Yeah.
And then we didn't even realize it was midnight until it was too late. And we were like, it's midnight was my first words. And he was like, oh, it's midnight. Because
I think it's moving, Ivy.
No, it's moving. He likes to think a lot about what his first word is in the new year, because everyone's first word is Happy New Year, you know, or just happy.
Is happy.
Which is just that's so unoriginal, you know. You got to think of something new, something more cool.
Splorgle.
He was telling me his dad just made this point at one point, and he will think about it for the rest of his life.
Took it to heart.
It's every new year, you gotta think of a cool word to say first. And he was like, yeah, I guess I'm fine with this.
Clairvoyance.
And he was like, this year, I guess I'm fine with, it's New Year's being, you know. The first word I said this year. I said because my alarm went off and was like, oh shit. I guess it is midnight. Fuck!
You should probably set the alarm for before midnight.
No, I have an alarm for every midnight. It's
cool.
It's a thing that I need.
Just a casual, it's midnight checker. Oof, it's still there, thank goodness.
It is very important, fuck you.
Oof.
It's very important both symbolically and literally, actually.
Fair enough. Oh, another thing I wanted to yell at you. Upload the VODs on YouTube. You've only been uploading your fucking runs, which
it's just because I need to immediately do them, or else I'm going to leave them in my fucking folders for years.
I'm happy you do those, at least because it means you're still doing the speedruns, but you also don't stream the speedruns, so I'm mad at you. So fuck you.
I know, I need to stream the speedruns. I feel as though that fuck you was warranted.
Who said fuck you? I don't even
Who said
remember.
fuck you and for what reason?
I don't
and why
even remember.
Is it warranted? We say it so often, I don't even know, I don't even register it as words anymore.
I feel like I probably said it, but I don't remember what the context was.
It probably was Tom.
When did I don't even remember. It's just such a casual thing for now. We live in New Jersey, so it's just normal for us. We just say fuck you.
We're running lives. This is ridiculous. Oh wait, there's a life right here at the start that respawns every time.
Man, we're fucked. It was Ivy? I'm surprised. Ivy.
What did I say?
I don't know.
Why did I say fuck you? What was it for?
How did things go so wrong? Fair enough. Well, I guess apologize?
I'm sorry?
Thank you, I appreciate it. I accept your apology. It's not a normal New Jersey.
Yes, it is!
It's normal for us, and we're from New Jersey. Prove me wrong. Don't dox us, actually. Just prove it the other way. Fucking what's others? What the hell are we talking about? Before before he said fuck you. Oh yeah, but I wanted to just say.
I don't know, fuck you.
Upload the things. I want you to do more streams and all that shit. I want you to be more confident and proud of yourself.
I'm from New Jersey, this is abnormal. No, it is normal. You just don't go outside enough. I'm sorry. If you haven't seen a person, if you haven't like gone down the street and walked up to a person and they're like fuck you, you know, you've not been to New Jersey. Fuck.
But
I'm glad we got the energy back finally.
Yeah, I don't know where it came from. We got like deep places, which is not like energy.
No.
Us talking deep is always like, I'm tired.
It's true.
Man,
it's also been like fucking
existence.
like 2 years since we actually did it, you know?
Basically. Like, I was thinking about it, I was like, man, I feel like we used to have these, like, we were fucking out of shit. Suddenly it becomes deep, and for some reason, it like, all the shallow, like, I'm a goofy doofy, like, goes away. It's like, man, life is crazy, huh? Don't you ever think about, like, the stars, man? Just like, if I was a star, God, I wish I was Freddy.
God, I wish I was Freddy.
It just fades away. I don't know fucking how to do it on command. Math, dude, it's fucking awesome.
I'm really sorry for you.
Your apologies also accepted.
I mean, New Jersey is basically just New York light, and New York is like, fuck is like every other word that they say, you know?
New York City light.
New York City, I mean.
Yeah.
Not New York. New York is very different.
Yeah, it's true. New York State is not New York City at all. Yo, fuck your life, bing bong.
Yeah, fuck off, mate.
There's no snow on the ground. He's really skiing to Coney Island on the hard tile. I love that video. What were we talking about before I told you to upload videos? I want you to do it because I want to see you name the titles and stuff like that. I want you to do more solo streams because I want you to better yourself as a person the way that I was like, streams are going to help me do all this shit. I feel like you feel like, oh man, everyone likes Tom. I feel like maybe you having to rely on me. That you're like, I don't think I can handle this on my own. You said that earlier. That pissed me off. Don't fucking say that about yourself. Just fucking practice and you will get better. You will become more. You will become stronger. You just don't want to because you're like, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't think I can do it. Just fucking do it. Do it. I'm gonna poke you in the eyes.
I'm gonna poke you in the eyes.
I'm gonna fucking do it. It's gonna happen.
Don't do it.
I'm not gonna. I'm sorry.
I don't want you to.
I'm not gonna poke you in the eyes.
It will hurt.
It was just a threat.
It will hurt and I'm out. Oh, this one goes up.
That one? Oh, I thought that one was just going down. Oh, why do you do more? It'll like help better you and all this stuff. It's like the thing I was talking about where it's like if I was streaming and YouTubing since I was a kid, even though I'd be embarrassed by it and a lot of it would be bad, I would be so much better off for having done it. I'd be so much better at Minecraft and just like making jokes and being funny and charismatic and all that shit would just come so much more natural and easy if I'd just been doing it for like years and had so much more practice. Like, practice just makes perfect. Like, I just want you to do that to better yourself and all that kind of shit. Have more confidence in yourself and your ability to be streaming and entertaining. People like you. People enjoy you. You need to accept that, you fucker. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Don't talk back to me.
Okay.
Thank you. Out of multiplayer. Thirsty. I want to drink. But I'll drink multiplayer. Fuck it. You know what? I'm desperate.
Desperate. I'm gonna drink multiplayer.
I'm gonna drink the multiplayer.
Whoa. Whoa. No! No!
It feels so good because it's liquid, but it feels so bad because it's multiplayer. Oh, that was a roller coaster.
Very aptly put.
It was a roller coaster, that one. But yeah, why don't you do more of this shit? Just why don't you appreciate yourself more and fuck you. Just
Fuck you is the gist.
Yeah, it's generally the way, like, it's generally, I mean, fuck you, it's just generally the fact of the matter. Yeah, like, I want you to do more of this stuff and be more proud of yourself. Like, this is the way I feel about it. I'm worried about you. No, not really. I don't care about you, to be honest. I care about me. I love me.
Tom does like Tom.
Me. I also like saying me. It's fun.
It's a very satisfying like thing to say for
and
some
also
reason.
it's referential. It's Far Cry 3. So I can, like, I'm quoting something, which makes it fun for me as well. I love quoting something and taking it a step further. It always makes me happy. I love doing it. But no, I want you to be better. Also, because I feel like it would make you happier if you had more confidence in your fucking self. I don't have confidence in myself, but like, I have enough to be like...
Oh, it's ping pong. Ping
Pong?
pong.
It's pong.
Yes. No.
I did not understand the purpose of that game at all, said the ship captain. Hey Ivy, I have a question.
Yes.
What did the ship captain say when he hit the porpoise? I don't see the porpoise of steering my boat in a way that doesn't fucking kill this porpoise.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess he would say that. Ow! Ow! Go away. Ah, he's got fire!
I wish I had fire.
Yeah, don't we
No,
all?
I really don't. I was afraid of fire. One time, in, like, my first communion, I had a candle, and it made me scared and nervous, because I was like, what if I just, like, catch fire?
Oh my god.
You're gonna die. You're dead.
I'm dead. I have died. I have to do all that platforming again.
Yeah, no.
This
I
level's
want
hard.
more multiplayer.
This level's hard.
I'm going for it. Just so desperate.
I'm very hungry. We didn't take a break to eat anything. Which was definitely a mistake, and I regret it.
Oh, we did take a break, and I ate a snack. But we did not really eat much, and also I did not have lunch.
Just stop streaming together. Yeah, you're right.
I want Ivy to be better. I want Ivy to further themselves, and I want Ivy to feel more confident about yourself and your abilities. Because you're interesting. I feel like you can do it. You just like tell yourself and convince yourself, like, no, people are gonna like me because I'm a speedrunner, not because I'm me. I'm gonna become a great speedrunner. Sure, become a great speedrunner. People will like you for that. But let people like you for both you being a great speedrunner and you being you. Why does it have to be one or the other? You can be a great speedrunner and Ivy. Then have just twice the people love you. Just have some fucking confidence in the fact that it's gonna happen. At least. I don't know. I want you to stream more on your own. Like, I really do this. I feel like it would be, honestly, a some self-betterment stuff. But, like, I feel like it'll help build some good muscles that you're gonna be appreciative of and maybe feel some confidence in yourself. I want to do it myself because I also want to, like, there's muscles I realize I haven't flexed in so long mentally and that have atrophied. Like, my ability to think of stories and all that kind of shit has atrophied over time. The fact that I do it a lot less, and my brain, like, I used to just, like, think constantly of just the names of, like, an orcish city, and it would just pop into my head.
Ah, yes, Rosthrfall. I'm not as good as you are.
Rothorian.
Yeah.
Rathaliot.
I was thinking like Rustafoth or something like that. I don't know.
Lostohoth.
Yeah, I'm just speaking Eldritch tongues at this point.
The Roskorth.
The Roskorth.
I don't know. Like, just thinking like that.
The Roskorthian people.
Yeah. Just Aro as you know.
I need these guys to like die not over an abyss so I can
thought.
I need their cookies. They're important to my well-being. Would you not want a delicious snack to heal your all wounds
It's a
and
robot.
injuries?
Why does the robot have the cookies?
Would you not want your robots to have magical cookies that heal all wounds?
I want the cookies. I don't know why robots have cookies when I should have cookies.
They can bring you cookies.
Wrong.
They're robots.
No, I should.
They can do whatever you want them to.
No, I want robot. I want cookies.
There's health right there. I don't need to just fucking like.
Killer robots do not need cookies. What?
Ow!
I'm losing the beat. What was I talking about? What was losing the plot?
He's immune to slingshot. Ow! Fuck! I'm not.
You have other ammo for your slingshot you have never used once in your entire life.
I like just never use it. It's not that useful. End this stream. Sorry. I'm sorry you feel that way.
Oh, no, they're talking about we didn't answer their questions, which is why the stream sucks.
Thoughts on Australian toast content?
Oh, not Marmite. Marmite?
I've never eaten marmalade.
Not marmalade.
I think the one.
No, it's...
Marmaduke?
Oh, Marmite. Isn't that Vegemite?
Vegemite!
Vegemite!
That's the one.
That's the one. I was trying to remember it.
It's like apparently like spicy and sweet at the same time or some bullshit like that.
So it's what's left over when you have a barrel and you make beer with it. It is what is scraped, I believe, is generally.
Interesting.
It's like it's the equivalent the molasses that is resulted of instead of making sugar.
Yeah, because it is
making
molasses.
beer. Molasses is nice. I like molasses, but Vegemite, I don't know. But people put it on toast and they say it makes the toast better, but you only put on a very small amount. So I'm like, why not just put on one?
I mean, you do the same thing with mayo, and mayo's kind of.
I don't
awesome.
put mayo on my toast. I put butter.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess you could put
Yeah,
butter.
that's right, and I do.
Whoa.
I also put on my bagels. Sesame
Well,
poppy.
too much butter is also like fucking kind of you know.
I prefer butter to cream cheese by miles.
Hey, you're evil.
Cream cheese,
can't
I
believe
don't
you.
care for.
I
I'm
can't
like,
believe
ugh. Butter is the
I will
stuff.
fucking. I like.
Whether it's
I'll die
like
for
creamy, like melty butter, or if it's that like spread butter that's like cream cheese-esque, where it doesn't melt as much and just sort of spreads on. You're like, I don't know what's going on, but it's very fluffy. Whichever it is, it's good. What's your favorite? What's your idea? What's your favorite kinds of bagels?
Bagels.
Number one for me, sesame. Number two, poppy. If you have sesame poppy combo, that one is the ideal. Third, salt bagel.
I'm really into everything bagel with cream cheese and scallions.
I put butter on any bagel. That's also
Like
fair.
the kind of
What about a scallop?
Scallop. No.
Would you put
no
that on your
scallop.
bagel?
No, I would not put a scallop on my bagel. I
Would
don't
you
eat
put
fish.
flounder on your bagel?
No, I
Shark?
don't eat fish. It's gross and squidgy.
Marlin, swordfish.
And it like dissolves in your mouth in a weird way. And
Crab.
I don't like it. I hate fish.
Would you put a crab on your bagel?
How do you feel about this thing?
This is a
It's
robot.
cool, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a robot.
Yeah.
Robot.
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 Scobot.
Gobot.
Okay.
Okay.
Vegemite is not New Jersey. Vegemite is Australian. We talked about
There's
Vegemite.
nothing more New Jersey than a bagel.
Listen, butter was the natural thing because you spread it on a toast. When you spread Vegemite on toast, people don't just eat the Vegemite; they spread it on a piece of toast. I put the piece of toast on the butter. The butter's good. Then we talk about what else do you put butter on?
Oh yeah, wait, this is the
Bagels.
final boss. We should probably pay attention.
No.
No, this is more important.
Chat, what's your favorite bagel? Huh? What's your favorite Vegemite? What's your favorite Australian topping? Bagels first, though. That's more important.
It will be so easy to conquer the world. It really is perfect, isn't it?
What are you saying? Are you out of your mind? Just
Yeah.
stop this crazy plan already.
Why? Why does that benefit him?
And join me instead. You know, like your friend did.
No way! I won't be controlled by you.
Well, we'll see about that. With my new powers and my superior intelligence, it will be so
That's not just
easy
the
to
bagel.
put you
Yeah,
under
the
my
bagel is most important. Is like way more important than the actual like stuff on the bagel.
That's correct. I'm talking about the type of bagel.
But
The
yeah.
toppings are less important, obviously. Like for me, the topping was an afterthought. Just sesame seed, poppy seed, salt. Sesame poppy. If you can get those two together, it's fucking.
Unless you
That's
do,
ideal.
The pain you're feeling will only get worse.
No! 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 I won't!
You really think you can fight and beat me? You're no match for my powers.
I don't want to! I won't!
Wow! What's going on? My powers! Why aren't they working?
Why aren't they working?
I'll tell you why.
Why do you know?
Power alone isn't the true strength.
Well, I also had knowledge and mind control lasers.
I love this.
I had power, knowledge, and mind control lasers. So those should have made up for the power.
Here.
Hey, wait!
Take this!
Oh fuck. Oh no.
Ooh, it's a second-person shooter.
Yeah.
It's not a shoot. It's we're being shot from second person. It is what it is.
Second person camera.
I remember there was a second-person shooter little game I saw. It was
Ouch.
cool.
That's true.
You have zombies that walk towards you. You have to like orient yourself and shoot them as they're walking towards you, and the one that's closest to you is the camera you have. It's a cool little game. It's cute. The second person shoot. This little free thing online.
I remember this being really confusing.
Sorry to hear that.
I don't remember what to do here at all. I'll be completely honest.
Is there like an item you just never unlocked also? Like a tool?
You unlock it after you beat the game, and then you can go back and get every monkey, and there's a hidden final boss.
Interesting. Second person gives are existential, fair enough. What's going on in this game? Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Ah!
But, okay, so now we've expressed what's your bagel. What's your Australian preference of toppings? Tell me about it, huh?
Yeah.
Tell me what that is in Vegemite.
Yeah. Explain to me anything that
I don't know what they
other
eat
than
over there.
Vegemite.
That's the one thing I know that like that is an Australian type of food that like they invented that as far as I'm aware. I don't like. There's probably normal. They probably also put butter and margarine and marmalade and all that stuff. Fucking, I don't know. I don't have a fucking clue. You tell us, huh? I want a bagel now. I want a pizza also.
I'm so like I'm fucking starving. And I hate that we are talking about food.
Well, we're here now, so we'll starve.
Ow! Fuck.
Existence is over. What were we going about? What were we talking about? I'm so
Don't
confused.
remember what to do here.
Can you RC car?
I tried RC carring him. Didn't work.
Monkey radar?
Monkey radar. Tell me where the monkeys are.
Doesn't even point you to where he is. Oh, that went well. Oh wait, is that a button on the wall? No.
No.
I don't fucking know. Here you go. He just runs out of ammo after a while. What a disappointing boss fight that would be.
That'd be so funny. He just eventually runs out of ammo.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't shoot you anymore.
It just takes 15 minutes and then he runs out of ammo.
I was going to conquer the world, but now I'm out of ammo.
Fuck.
No! You can't be doing this. This is impossible. How can you be immune to my bullets?
I actually do want to. I'm going to take a step back and talk back to the Ivy emotional. I want Ivy better. Because sadness is a thing. Depression's an emotion, and it's a very, very cruel, like, conniving emotion. Like, depression's one of those things where it's like, I don't want to do things, like, that would make me happy, that would make me, like, anything that would make you better, you do not want to do. It's the most cruel thing, and I feel like there's a similarity between it and you being like, I don't know, I don't want to solo stream, and all that kind of stuff, where you, like, you get in your head, and you just, like, talk yourself out of it. I want you to stop doing that, because it's not good. It's sad and fresh. Like, that's what it's gonna lead up into. It's gonna be like, oh, I'm bummed and bored. I'm gonna sit here all depressed and like, oh, I'm old popey. You know what I mean? I feel like that's just what it's gonna do to you.
What has
happened?
transpired?
Oh,
What
fuck.
has transpired?
You walked into it several times, I guess.
I guess that was it. So you need to hit him a couple times. I thought I wasn't doing anything. Oh no, he's Big Monkey.
I guess we did see that earlier, didn't we? Foreshadowing.
Alright.
Who could have seen it coming?
No one.
No. Not a single one.
Big Monkey.
When did he have time to build all this? No. Wrong.
Whoa! I forgot about this song!
Very good song.
I don't know if you know the song that this sounds a lot like.
No.
But if you ever heard Frank Zappa's Muffin Man, this like I just can't. I just die laughing every time I hear it because I can't unhear that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'll show it to you after the stream if I remember, because it's a really funny song. Frank Zappa's awesome.
Interesting guy. Is he the one who did Jackie Brown Going Down or whatnot?
I don't remember.
Is that him or is that Mars Volta? What? No, I think that is Frank Zappa, right?
Willow can probably
like those are, it's like those two bands are not similar at all, but their names are like I'm not very familiar with them, and their names are close enough that I just sort of judge them together. Is the hand's gonna be hit? You have to hit man. Hit hand, Ivy. Hand hit.
You're right. He's gonna shoot his dude, and he's gonna do the shoot.
That's probably true.
Where? Ah, he was right above me.
You're right, yeah. Not crazy. Small world.
Whoa.
Then he's probably gonna have to hit hand. Second?
There we go. Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Apes.
After pink laser is green spleen.
Green spleen.
That's the one, yeah, exactly. Nothing else.
Ow, what the fuck? I don't know why I'm so bad at reacting to that one. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about. Get ready. And Jake. Second. Yeah.
Destroy.
No more arm. You've lost your privileges.
Looking a lot like Snarms right now.
Well, just a little bit. Yeah. Oh, it's a dumb move on his part. Doing the move that then we kill him.
It's true.
It's kind of used, honestly, what it is.
Honestly, it's like if he's really a super smart ape, I don't know. He's not that smart.
He has.
I think I'm smarter than him.
What was I talking about? No. Impressive thinking, all that kind of stuff. Very cool, like, annoying shit where you, like, talk yourself out of stuff. It's like, this is a fucking good idea, just fucking do it. It's gonna be fun, you're gonna have a good time, but you always, like, talk yourself. It's like, I don't know if I want to go rock climbing. Oh, it's just like, of course you fucking do. It's gonna be fun, you're gonna have a good time with your friends.
Oh!
What are you talking about? It's gonna be a great time, you're gonna be happy you did it. But you're just like, no, I don't know.
Oh.
So stupid. Shoot chest. Yes. That'll do.
That works.
Cool.
It wouldn't let me go into first person for whatever reason.
Interesting. No clue.
There we go.
You can hit him in the chest. Is there a cookie off to the right a little bit?
I'm right a bit.
Well, there's now one there where he shot laser. And shoot another.
Oh no.
That's not cool. You're standing on nothing.
It's okay, I'm awesome.
Never mind, there's Thing there again.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You ruined everything! If it weren't for you, everything would be perfect!
Spectre, put a stop to this now! I'm taking you back to the amusement park.
You must be joking! You're not taking me anywhere! I'll never go back! I'm never going back to that rotten place! You listen, and you listen good! I will return! And when I do, I'll destroy you and the world as you know it! So you better be ready, because next time, I won't fail!
Wait! Spectre!
Oh.
Yes!
Yes!
Yes! Good job. She's back.
You did great.
I did great, didn't I?
Wahoo! It's spinning, it's rotating.
Go back to Earth.
Is it?
I don't know, maybe. Maybe not.
The sun!
The sun. I love all the dithering. It looks so good. And I love the PS1. It's so cool.
Nice.
Hey.
Spike!
They're holding hands.
The OTP. Reigns supreme.
Alright, cool. The end.
Yeah.
This is a cute little game.
Very cute little game.
It's
And
fun.
again, if you go and catch every monkey in the game, which does make it a little more interesting. It's like just trying to figure out the puzzles for everything and find them all.
No, yeah, it does sound fun.
It is
Cute.
fun, and I wasn't even expecting there to be like a secret final boss or anything where you like fight Spectre and catch him. It's cool.
You have to catch.
I wasn't expecting it.
Natural.
I was expecting to like get like nothing from catching every monkey, and then I got a boss. It's like, how cool is that?
Yeah.
It's so cool. And this one, video games did that. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I really felt rewarded for catching every monkey in the game. You know?
It was cool.
It's cute. It's cute.
Okay.
Okay.
Peachy. That's nice. Well, this is a fun stream.
Yes.
There's a lot of emotions, a lot of sleepy, tired, but then there's emotions. There's a lot of emotions. And we played also Five Nights at Freddy's too.
Dude, we did do
was
that
fun.
also, apparently.
Five Nights at Freddy's 2 was fun. I enjoyed that.
Alright, now we gotta come up with another fucking like backup plan game. Shit.
I guess we had a bunch of things people could vote on. I guess throw something else from there out.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Potential.
We'll have Danny next time, so hopefully we can do something.
Hopefully
with that
we'll
shit.
have Danny next time. We were supposed to have Danny this time.
We're supposed to have him this time.
Supposed to, huh?
Not everything goes as planned, I guess.
Yeah.
Money members.
Money.
Money members.
Here comes money.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Susan Michelle.
Let's fuck go.
Oh, that's very cool.
Well, yeah. Let the credits play out, I guess.
I guess. Tom Dobbins. Cochran. Haskins. Bramer. Having a good time, Ivy?
Oh, a good time. The VP marketing, Andrew House.
VP marketing is shaking. I like that the title like thing is shaking.
What's the names are?
Yeah. It's like phasing in and out of reality a little bit.
Spike. Let's go. Jake.
McGregor.
Professor. Natalie.
Professor was a woman? Oh, Michael, not Michelle. What am I talking about? It was
Michael.
I just read Michelle Burrows. I was like, what the
Spectre.
fuck?
Yo, let's go
Crazy
Pete Burrows. The legend.
shit. Additional voices. It was in Michelle. Good job, her. I read her name earlier. She was the producer, that's why.
Ah.
I remember this shit. Doobie Tunes.
No, yeah, no, it's funny because like so many old games, like they just used like they didn't even bother to get actual professional voice actors. They just got like people on the team.
Like fucking Drawn to Life 1, the final theme credit song, one of the developers, and I think it's either two developers or a developer and his wife sing the song. You can tell he's not a professional singer, but he's like, it's great. I love that. Add the theme song to Drawn to Life. And I can see you don't believe as I'm ready to leave. So good. The Ape Misbehavin' Magic Show.
Spectre will definitely be back, and when he is, I'm sure he'll do more evil.
Professor, I'll go back and find Spectre.
That's a good idea. But first, use the time station to return to the past and check each era for any remaining monkeys on the loose.
Yeah.
Can't leave any of them wandering around.
It's basically like a New Game Plus
While
type thing
you
where you
do
go back
that,
through every
I'll
level
go
and just
back
catch
to
all
the
the
lab
monkeys.
and track
Assume,
down
yeah.
Yeah.
Spectre.
It's
Then
pretty
we'll
cool.
find
I
him and
feel
stop
it.
him
It's pretty
for
enjoyable. Except for that one monkey that's a fucking asshole. That just will not come out of that thing. I guess I better finish this.
Well,
Well, you know.
there's no time with present.
No, not enjoyable. No. What a sour, dour note to end on.
One more just for good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Down to Multigoily stream. That was just a nice, easy stream.
Yeah,
Not crazy for me. You only down one.
I did. Well, you
Whoa.
like it purposely went for the extra one
Oh, so thirsty.
just because you were thirsty.
I was so thirsty.
All right.
I
Well-
did it to myself.
Thank you, everyone who
Thank you,
stuck
everyone.
around.
We love you.
This was a good time.
Thank you, Tybo, for all the subs.
Yes, thank you very much, Taibo, for all your generosity.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the great stream. We love you all. We'll be
Alright.
back on Wednesday.
Yes.
We'll be back again Sunday, as always. Thank
And
you.
have a good night.
Have a good night.